Oh, wait. What is that showing? Let's turn that off. Why is Twitter showing? Anyway. Hey everyone. Just a minute. Is everything working here? I was actually supposed to play a different opening because I found another good remix, but I pressed the wrong button. So we're gonna save that for next time instead. we're gonna save the cover slash remix for next time. But hey everyone, welcome to the stream. My name is Ruka, and we're back with another Blue Archive stream. However, today we are going to we're gonna be taking a break from the main story and actually doing the event this time. Hey Henry, welcome. How's it going? I don't think anyone's done farming the event, at least not unless you spend a lot on gems, but I feel like if you focus on the point farming, you'll probably be almost done by now. At least that's what it seems like. So, and I haven't used my curry yet for today. I kind of wanted to do them on stream for some reason. Speaking of camping food, now we did a what do you call this? A camping food review yesterday. If you were curious about how that went, please check that out. There should be a picture of what the food looks like in the community tab. But so what happened after the stream was I decided to finish off one of the camping food, right? So there was a gigantic bowl of pho, and I proceeded to finish that off because you don't really want to leave noodles in the soup for too long, soggy. Though I don't know if I can really call them noodles. They're like little cut up strips of rice noodle strips. But I wouldn't even call them noodles. They're so short. There's no satisfaction eating them, and they feel so tough compared to what actual noodles are, like actual rice noodles that you would get for pho. But anyway, I decided to finish that off, and holy crap, it was a lot more than I expected. The volume of filling to soup in that bowl was like 80% noodles and shredded chicken is apparently where the chicken went. You don't get whole chunks of chicken or even like what do you call it, slices of dried chicken. You get like shredded fine bits of chicken in that one, which did not have the best it didn't have the best texture for that. And I even got the gigantic Asian Chinese spoon out and to properly eat the thing, because a regular spoon just would not do. And it was not it wasn't great. It wasn't great, but I was stuffed full after that. I think I underestimated how much was in that bowl. And I didn't even feel like eating lunch today, but I still went and ate lunch anyway at the usual time. So I don't know what that says. I honestly don't know what that says, but yeah. I guess it was heavy, but not heavy as in oily or anything like that. It just had a lot of stuff in there. I mean, I guess if you've been out all day hiking and camping and doing other things, it doesn't really matter what you eat at the end of the day, though something flavorful would be nice. But more than anything, you need something heavy to at least feel like, oh yeah, this is the end of the day and everything I've done today is going to be replenished by this one meal, because that's basically what it was. And you know, at the very least, the pho did feel like two gigantic meals put together. And that, honestly, if you get pho in some Vietnamese places, it does feel like two giant meals at one time, depending on how big the bowls can get. But the other ones, I I ate the rest of the chicken. What was it called? Southwest. The chicken. It was the Mexican one. The Mexican inspired MRE. I ate that one today, and it wasn't too heavy, but it felt just right. It almost seemed lacking compared to the pho. But then again, it's also the best one out of the three from our taste test yesterday, just because it had a nice mix of things, especially big chunks of chicken and actually whole vegetables. Meanwhile, the pho is like you can't really call that pho. The taste wasn't quite there, but you know, when you're hungry, you don't really care. And then the shepherd's stew, quote unquote, potato stew, was way too thick. I haven't eaten that yet. I'm saving that for tomorrow. So it's gonna be interesting how it holds up in the fridge for 2 days and then you eat it afterwards. But that one was the most interesting one. Has flavor, but holy crap, was it sticky as heck. And seeing the curry that they make in the event, I kind of wish I had that instead of whatever I just ate for like dinner yesterday. I guess you can call it dinner because it was the end of the day. But anyway, look who came to the cafe. I hardly see this duo in my cafe. So we got Aris and Neru on the arcade, and I rarely see them together. They usually come at separate times. It's like, how do these people get just the right exact characters to come into their cafe? I guess you need the furniture. If you have the furniture, they're more likely to come, I think. Because I've seen people with the full Abydos set, and I don't know how you get all of Abydos in the same room normally, unless you have the set. It's kind of difficult. It's actually kind of difficult. But hey, I think I've kind of noticed at least the certain people coming in here more often. You get the first one, then invite the other. But yeah, you only have one invite per 20 hours or something like that. You only have, let's say you only have one invite per day per cafe. So it's a little difficult. So it's amazing that there's actually videos out there with the full set for one. It's hard enough to get the furniture, and then two, get everyone in the same room together. Is there a Problem Solver 68 set? I don't remember seeing one, actually. Oh right, there is a layout thing here. Preset layouts. Momo and Friends Cafe. Oh! I didn't know. Oh, I didn't realize this was it. The Pero Cafe. Oh, I didn't know that was that one. Ah, sadness. Sadness. We don't get the full Problem Solver. Okay. I think the closest I'm to finishing anything is the Jelly's Arcade, and that's like not even anywhere close. Abydos Classroom, 11 out of 76. That's gonna take a while. As well as the Game Development Department. I think this is the hardest set to get, if I'm not mistaken. Because look at that, there's like a lot. 107 pieces, what the heck? Shopping mall. Shopping mall. I need to grind the furniture fusion a bit more, but that takes a while. That takes a really long time. So I haven't started decorating the cafe, just a bunch of random stuff. Yeah, that's basically what my cafe is. How do I... Oh, there you go. I was about to wonder, how do I zoom out on an emulator? So this is my first cafe, and it does look like a bunch of random stuff, though I did get the tea party table. We're just missing Seiya. Seiya hasn't shown up. When is Seiya gonna come to my cafe? I feel like Seiya never drops by. Seiya never drops by, but Nagisa Nagisa and crap. My mind has blanked. My mind has blanked. Nagisa and Mika have definitely had tea at the same time. Wait, I'm kind of curious though. So we have Ichika over here on this thing. Is it? Did she actually appear in the sports day? I don't remember when I got this furniture, but she seems to be on that sports, the sports thing. I don't know what this is for though. What is this furniture actually? What is this furniture? Wait, what? Oh, I got the camping table, the coffee table. They're not gonna show up anytime soon though. Oh well. Anyway, it's still a random assortment of stuff. But yes. So today we are going to be doing the camping event. And I looked at the number of chapters or episodes. I'm not sure how they call it this time around. But it seems like there's not as much as the usual story chapters. We got 8. We got 8 chapters. I don't know how long this is gonna take. It might not take that long. If we have a little bit of time, then maybe we can check out some Momo Talks or something like that. But yeah, I hope everyone's been doing well this week so far. Grinding hopefully is grinding takes 2 weeks, but hopefully you get some good stuff from the curry mix at least. I've gotten, I don't know if it's good or not. Whatever they give me, I'm okay with. However, I would definitely appreciate it though if they give me the choice equipment. The choice equipment, these things. What do you call this? These things. Equipment choice. But we don't get that. Oh, well, I guess we never got that. At least in previous events, we got a random piece of equipment, but we don't even get that. We get Alephs. We get the, or I guess Eligmas. Yeah, we get the Eligmas. But you know, if you get like 3 a day, it's like woohoo. 3 a day times 14 equals not a whole lot unless you grind points all day long. So, or like all event long. But yeah. Anyway, let me shrink myself here in preparation for the event. And let's see. I think I'm gonna have to like grab some stamina here. I haven't done that today yet. And there we go. Should be enough stamina for today's event at least. But yes, Maki is the cutest out of them all, and I don't know why. It just seems like she's at least to me, she's the best one. The others are cute too. The others are cute too, but she's the cutest. I probably should do some curry here. Curry before the event. She did get the most art. Oh, I don't think I got the shrimp curry before. Interesting. So I guess the only difference between these curries are, so you always get credits, you always get a Eligma, but depending on which curry you get, you have different tiers of materials over here. That's really it. So curry, I don't know how you guys like your curry, but curry, I mean, you can kind of like make curry out of almost anything. I think the weirdest curry I've ever made, though, what was the weirdest curry I've ever made? Catfish curry? I don't think that's actually weird. But people don't think fish curry is any good, though. I don't know. I like my fish curry. It depends on the fish, though. Catfish is definitely Probably one of my favorites, at least. Anyway. Anyway. No, fish curry's fine. Fish curry's fine. The thing is, you gotta use the right fish. You can't. Well, I guess you can do. I guess you can do salmon. You can technically do a salmon curry, but the thing is, if you use salmon, you definitely have to like let it sit in the milk or coconut milk for overnight to wash away as much of the salmon oil as possible. Because if you make any soup out of salmon, holy crap, does it stink. It stinks quite a bit. You might be okay with it, but still, you need to lessen the you need to lessen that scent a lot, like a lot. I don't mind it. The fish market is my home, basically, but some people don't like it. Now, catfish curry has no... I mean, catfish by itself has no scent or flavor, actually. It's just kind of meaty. So that's why it's kind of like nice to put in curry. You can mix it with whatever, and it'll taste just like that. No smell. Fine. I think they do get a fish curry in the cooking thing over here. But it's like a random fish head. I'm assuming some sort of river fish. I don't know how that would go. But probably a lot less smelly than catfish, at least. But yeah. Chicken curry is nice, good, and classic. I have no complaints about that. I just like experimenting with my curry. Chicken curry, beef curry, pork curry's okay. It's kind of hit or miss. It's not the best cut of meat for curry because sometimes it gets a little bit too tough and cardboardy if you cook it the wrong way. There's also shrimp curry. Shrimp curry is nice, but a little too expensive. And I haven't made crab curry before, but I know crab curry, or at least blackened crab or crab with a lot of sauce on it is popular. Or at least it seems to be popular around parts of Southeast Asia. Maybe I'm thinking wrong. Maybe I'm thinking Singapore. Maybe I'm thinking around that area. I've seen it somewhere. I've never had it because, let's be honest, crab do be expensive. And how the heck do you even sauce crab? I guess you gotta open it up first and then chop it up and then put it in there. And then actually eating the crab is a pain in the butt. A pain in the butt. But this is kind of how crab is. I don't know. But yeah, mostly chill week. We'll continue the actual main story next week. I'm really waiting for it. But for today, let's go ahead and get started with the event then. Let's get started with the event and see what is going on with the camping stuff. The thing that gets me here is that it says New Year's March. I'm guessing this was the New Year event for this year. So that's a little weird that we get it 6 months later, but I guess that's how the release schedule is. And instead of getting yukata, we got campers. That's fine. That's fine. I just find it funny. Anyway, let's see. I think I missed a prologue. Was there a prologue? It was released around New Year. Ah, I see. That's how global is. Hey, Panzerburger, welcome. So there was a prologue when you first get into this. So we need to watch the prologue first before we actually get into the story. So yes. Oh, you just woke up. Good morning then. Good morning. I know it's probably early for some people in Asia, but if I don't start at this time, then it's gonna run way late into the night, especially if we do the main stories. Hey GNG, welcome. Also new Ian. 5:30 in the morning. Holy crap, that's early. Thank you for waking up, but also please get some more sleep. Please get some more sleep. But yeah, apparently we're doing a camping thing because it's a New Year's resolution. but apparently our campers, or at least a couple of our campers that show up on screen, are not too excited about it. I haven't heard anything from Maki. She doesn't show up on this rotation over here. Yeah, she doesn't show up on this rotation, but everyone else except wait. The vice president doesn't also show up. Okay, anyway, let's look at the prologue. Let's look at it really quick, and then we'll actually get started with the event story. So I guess we kind of just get started. Bunch of gamers touching grass for the first time event. Now the actual gamers are probably in still the game development club. We got the hackers, so maybe not gamers technically, but definitely office workers. F grass. Now you had to mow some. I don't miss that. I don't miss that. The nice thing about apartment living is that you don't have to mow the grass. The bad thing about apartment living is that you always have to pay rent. So that's kind of bad. That's kind of bad. I would rather have a house, to be honest. And that way, if I ever move out or want to just sell the house, I get some money back from it. But I can't do that with an apartment. That's just not possible. Supposedly a condo is like the best mix of house and apartment, because someone else takes care of the maintenance and stuff like that. But I don't understand condos, to be honest. Condos just seem like a really hard thing to get rid of once you actually have it. I don't get them. I honestly don't understand them. Taking car EOF? What is EOF? Taking care of. Taking care of. Yeah, I mean that goes even with apartments. Like if you are in an apartment situation, like the first floor is probably most people's first pick because they don't want to use the stairs and stuff like that. But if you're somewhere where it floods really easily, the first floor is probably not the best idea. You want to get up to at least the second floor for that kind of thing. Also, the higher up you are, the less people bother you. the less people bother you, the higher up you are. So that's a plus. But yeah, at least you get some steps in by using these stairs. Some are worse than others. This is very true. Very true. Anyway, so last time on stream, Veritas had a big meltdown in the event, but this time we skipped the event. Well, not the event, in the story, but we're skipping part of the story for now. Flash forward a little bit. And they're still in this, what do you call this place? They're still in the computer room, whatever you want to call this place. The club room, computer room. And they've been stuck here for forever. And now they need to get out. They need some fresh air. So, Maki, I'm just getting common blocks over here. I think this chunk is out of resources. Blocks? Resources? Club room. Yeah, I guess we can call it club. Hacker room. Obligatory, too many monitors. And I guess, what are these over here on the side? Are these like server stuff? I don't know what these things are. I'm assuming computer servers, but I don't know how computer servers work. But yes, we got server racks. Oh, is that what they're actually called? Yes, I mean, you gotta have all the monitors, right? You gotta monitor everything. Yeah, I think we found everything worth finding. Fatama, how's your logic circuit going? Work. They're working even on New Year's. Feels very techy. Clearly not even to properly play racing games. Nope. I don't think you want to play racing games on these types of monitors. It just seems... Some of them are too small. Some of them are definitely too small. I think the screen over here on the back is fine. It's just a little bit high. And if you're going to be playing a racing game on a PC monitor, at least in this setting, they probably have enough budget in the club to have a proper like a proper race car seat and a proper steering wheel with pedals on it. That would be the ideal racing setup, right? Or if you really wanted to, you can bump it up a little bit higher on the scale of how much do I want to spend on racing game equipment. You can bump it up higher and actually have the seat be able to receive shocks and stuff. Do those exist? I feel like they exist. At least they exist in the arcades, maybe. Can you play CS2 on them though? I have no idea. I feel like the best monitor for the CS2 would still be this big monitor back here. Again though, it's a little bit too high, and I don't think there's any way to bring it down. They can, just horribly expensive and impractical. That doesn't matter, and practicality does not matter. It's how much haptic feedback do you want, and do I want the haptic feedback to be felt throughout my entire body? That's the only thing that matters. It's more complicated than expected. The system changed with a new update, so we're missing some important resources. Oh no. Reworking everything will be a challenge. I do hate refactoring code. I don't code often, but when I code, I always find something to refactor and change. And it's a pain in the butt because you know this more efficient method or cooler method to do something, but it's a pain in the butt because you gotta make sure it works again. Maybe we bit off more than we can chew trying to finish this before the new year ends. Before the year ends. If we give up now, all the effort we put into reaching this point will be wasted. Yeah, I'll log on tonight to log on where? Actually, do these girls game? I do not know these girls game. I'm assuming everyone in Millennium some sort of some level of gamer, but I'm not sure if these guys are. Oh hey, you showed up. Everyone. Yes? Ah, Chihiro, hi! Hello, Vice President. Haven't seen you around the club room for a while. They definitely are? I wonder what games they play. I assume they play first-person shooters. They just seem like the type to. It's been so long that I almost forgot what your face looks like. Yeah, she doesn't show up very often. Where does she go half the time? It couldn't be helped. With the end of the fiscal year, there we go. With the end of the fiscal year, quite a few companies contracted me for security consultations. Oh, she's actually going out doing real jobs. Wait, if she's doing the real job, what are these three doing in here? I'm assuming also real jobs, but I'm not sure what kind. That said, why haven't any of you picked up your phones? You left messages? I called you 3 times today alone without anyone answering. I canceled an appointment to come check on you because I was worried. Really? Oh wow. Oh, those are a lot of missed notifications. One does nothing but gotcha for that rush. One views anything made after 2010 as filthy garbage. One screams abuse and swats anyone who pisses her off in FPS. Reminder that this club room is basically runs all the network infrastructure of Kivoto specifically. Right! I keep forgetting about that. It's like I thought they were only responsible for the school, but also I guess a lot of the security stuff in Kivotos is made by this club. Maybe not necessarily by them specifically, but by this club and whoever was in this club before. Shows up as a SWAT team with an actual gun. Would not be the first time. It would not be the first time. Oh, those are a lot of missed messages. Sorry, we've been so busy I must have forgotten to check my phone. I look up my phone way too often. How the heck do you miss your text messages? We've been working on this for over a day. It feels like the sun just rose a minute ago. But our work would have been meaningless if we fell off pace. Are you running into a deadline? Ah, were you running the end of year security checks I pinned to the club bulletin? Oh, actual work. It's definitely good to sweep the academy's machines for security issues. There are quite a few worms and viruses running wild currently. I'm proud to see that you're all finally walking the path of righteous white hats. So we weren't running security checks, then what the heck were you doing? We've installed a new mod for... Really? Minecraft? You took all day to install a mod for Minecraft? How long does that actually take? How long does that actually take? I don't think it takes a whole day to do that. Mineral craft, I'm sorry. Still. What? Some mods will actually take forever? Really? If it's a cracked version's kinda annoying. And they are hackers. I mean, they're white hat hackers, but it doesn't mean I guess they can't do the yo ho ho once in a while. You're totally bitter. What? Really? What? You know, Mineralcraft is the most popular sandbox game in Kavodos right now. Of course I know what Mineralcraft is. She probably has her own server. But why play when you have time-sensitive work to complete? It's probably compiling right now. Well, one of Mineralcraft's biggest mod makers released a new update a few days ago, okay? It has new types of ore for crafting higher tier equipment and an entire logic system for building circuits. Okay, so they got the... So they finally got the, what do you call this? The redstone? The redstone mod? It's been a while since we got a big update like this, so it's taking time to analyze everything fully. Okay. You put all the club's resources to this one mod? As members of Veritas, it's our duty to compile useful information for dissemination around the academy. Okay, so let me get this straight. Not only were they busy all day trying to install a mod and analyzing it, they're also busy making the wiki for everyone in Kavodos. Is that what I'm hearing? Instead of actually running the background checks? What the heck do we pay you guys for? Yeah, this is a crucial mission for Veritas. Which is another way to say that you were so immersed in playing a video game that you ignored my calls? What do we I'm assuming they get both budget, club budget, and whatever money they get from the jobs. I mean, the security fees to the companies can't be free, you know? Yeah, they were busy playing a video game and ignored the calls. That would do it. That would definitely do it. I wouldn't put it like that, but... How long are you going to waste away in indolence? Indolence? What does indolence mean? I know there's a day off, but to do nothing but play video games all day, every day, isn't healthy. Tell that to the Game Development Club. The Game Development Club uses that as research. Not really, they're just messing around, but they're also using as research. Laziness, thank you. Uh-oh, she's lecturing us again. We promise once we're done testing the new mod, we'll go back to our usual lifestyle and... How is this different from your usual lifestyle? Actually, how is it different? You eat instant meals every day, you barely exercise, please stop calling me out. Don't think I'm unaware of how our club performed during the last field day. You mean the Millennium Festival? Did they actually participate? I actually do not know. I don't think I was around for that time. A whole new year lies directly ahead of us. Why not go outside? This year we can all focus on improving our unhealthy habits. Wait, what kind of a computer person are you that you're actually touching grass? These three do not need to touch grass, but you're the only one who's actually touching grass. What the heck? Oh, just a normal field day? Oh, that's even worse. That's even worse. We've already got it covered. How? Halo Festival is a huge competition between all schools. Yeah. We've been busy, but we still managed to come up with a perfect plan for the new year. Okay, what is it? Is that so? And what precisely does this plan entail? Playing Minecraft all day? Obviously, we need to see the New Year's sunrise. Okay. Huh. I wouldn't have expected you to plan something so physically demanding. Is that physically demanding, though? Mind if I tag along? It's been a while since we've done something as a group. Where did you plan on viewing the sunrise? The Eastern Plains, of course. I go there every year. Eastern Plains? Where's that at? The Eastern Plains? I'm not familiar with that part of Kivotos. That would be because the Eastern Plains is a location in the world of Archive. Maki's favorite MMORPG. She's the guild's #1 recruiter. Oh, wait, hold up. So Minecraft wasn't enough. They also play World of Archive and do the New Year celebrations in World of Archive. Are you serious? Yeah, I don't think I've actually ever done that before. But it wouldn't be the first time I've been on the internet for New Year's, so fair enough, I guess. As part of the World of Archive's simulated world, the sun rises at 6 AM every morning. So the players gather in the Eastern Plains to watch the in-game sunrise on the first day of the new year. Okay. Gamers from every faction want to watch a sunrise, so there's an annual PvP event before dawn. Before dawn, even. Wow. I'll never forget when our guild destroyed our top rival at the server last year. We defeated their last fighters and took our victory pose right as the sun peaked over the horizon. You can get better fireworks for New Year's Eve online than in real person. Honestly, probably not false. Though since Kivotos is like pseudo-ish Japan, I don't know if they actually do fireworks in Japan. My assumption is they don't, but someone could probably tell me otherwise. They do fireworks during summer festivals, but I don't know about New Year's. I want to say no, but I could be wrong. Yeah, and Chihiro's not impressed. I have to do something. At this rate, they'll laze away for the entirety of next year as well. Well, they already did it for how many years already? I'm assuming they're at least first years. Everyone, clear out your schedule for the final day of the year. They do have vending machine guns, so why not fireworks? True. Huh? I was gonna pull an all-night hunt in World of Archive. Consider it an order from the Vice President. I want everyone in front of the club room by 9 in the morning without exception. 9 in the morning. Are these girls even awake at 9 in the morning? Now, for the record, I am awake by 7 o'clock in the morning most days. But these girls, they either don't sleep or they're not up at 9 in the morning. One of the two. Yeah, the thing about Japanese New Year's is they go to the shrine, right? Or at least during the first week of the New Year's, they go to the shrine for the Hatsumode. But fireworks generally not a thing for New Year's there. It might be in Korea. I'm not sure about Korea. That might be a little bit different. If it's the Vice President's orders, and right, Himari's technically the president of Veritas, right? But since she's not really part of the club anymore, at least active in the club, I guess Chihiro's essentially the president these days. Fireworks very rare in the New Year's there. Gotcha. Yeah, it's supposed to be a family holiday. New Year's very important in Japan. I think also might be important in Korea. Correct me if I'm wrong. But yeah, definitely a family event. At least over there. Meanwhile, in most Western countries, the family event is either Christmas Eve or Christmas morning, right? But over there it's New Year's, so there is that. Yeah, I mean, New Year's a big event in most cultures, but I think in at least in the US, it's not so much a family thing. you definitely would probably gather around with friends, at least, but not normally a family thing unless you have that as a tradition. If it's the vice president's orders, I don't have anything special planned then, but why call everyone together? I realized it was a mistake to throw myself into work at the expense of the club. You've all been consumed by the virtual world and completely forgotten the one beyond the monitor. So we're all going to see a real sunrise this year. We are all touching grass this year. Both Christmas and New Year's are more of a family thing in Brazil. Ah, interesting. We are all touching grass. Orders. What? Yes, that's the prologue. That's a prologue. Oh, actual PV! Let's go. Oh, not PV. It's just the opening. There was a PV in YouTube with all the other skins and stuff. All right, let's actually get the event story started. I do wonder if Chihiro is also a gamer, but she might be the healthy type of gamer that actually touches grass. Wow, I can't believe this. An unexpected camp. All right. Hey, they got into into their camping outfit right away. Also, Maki cute. Maki cute. Touching grass is unreasonably fire. Wait, touching grass OST is unreasonably fire for no reason. It is. I haven't found a remix of it sadly, so didn't get it regardless. Okay, I know Maki doesn't have like cat ears or anything, but this cat ear hoodie, or I guess animal ear hoodie, best thing ever. Best thing ever. Huh? Waking up early on the weekend is the worst. It really is the worst. Let me bump up the BGM a little bit. I concur. Spending a precious day off tramping around the countryside, especially with all the holiday sounds I could be recording on the last day of the year. It's like using premium currency to buy a common drop. Wait, is it? Wait. Tramping around the countryside is like using premium currency to buy a common drop? What? I mean, I know Katama likes recording her surroundings, like actual sounds of her surroundings, but I don't know what holiday sounds mean, to be honest. I would normally be asleep right now. Rising this early makes my head hurt. But at least you all showed up on time. Hey, Sensei's here too! Wow. Huh? Sensei? What brings you to Millennium so early? Hey Yuichi, welcome. Chihiro told me you were taking a hiking trip. I thought you might want to chaperone in the wilderness. No, I heard about the hiking trip. I'm here for hiking. I hope I'm not intruding. Not at all, you're always welcome, Sensei. Doing fine, Yuichi. We spent a lot of tangents in the prologue talking about New Year stuff and gaming, because holy crap, I did not realize how addicted these girls were to gaming, but I'm not surprised either. Oh yeah, did you guys pick up anything from the Steam sale? I finally decided on some games last night, so we'll be playing some of those eventually. Slay the Princess is worth it? Maybe I should pick it up too. Perhaps the day isn't a waste after all, if I get to listen to Sensei's voice all day. Right. Risk of Rain 2? Nice. Hackers and computers lead to gaming. I mean, you're not wrong. I didn't pay attention to my clothing because I thought it was just going to be a club trip. I would have worn something nicer. Actually, no. I mean, you all look nice. You're all ready for camping. But Maki's the cutest. Maki's the cutest. Dredge, Catherine, Slay, Sunless Skies. I don't think I've heard of that one. Drawing the line there, no more until a better sale. Yeah, I would have probably bought a bit more in the Steam sale if I wasn't so much in the red with my allowance. And I mean, I think I only bought like $10 worth of Steam sale stuff. But right after the MRE stream last night, I bought another MRE. And that wasn't cheap. So I'm even further into the red, and I probably shouldn't have done that. But it was a rare MRE. What was I supposed to do? Not get the rare MRE? So I'm getting it. I'm just hoping it gets here, and it's not confiscated by customs. That would be the worst. Anyway. Yeah, I would have worn something way more colorful if I knew Sensei was going to be here. No, this is fine. Are the MREs actually good? It depends. If it's the American MREs, I would say no. I would say no. It gets you through the day. When I say American MREs, I mean the military American MREs. But the camping MREs we tried last night, those were actually pretty good overall. Some better than others, but definitely much better than the military American military MRE. Now, if you get any other MREs that are not American, they tend to be better in general. So yeah, just type in MRE in the search box for the channel. You'll find something there from past streams. You might be surprised. I'd be surprised. But yes, Maki cute. And she looks fine this way. How many layers is she wearing? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 layers of clothing. Wow, that's actually quite a bit. As a member of Veritas, I surely should have been informed of this critical mission information. I think your winter wear looks great. Yeah, you guys look great. Oh, I haven't tried any of the challenges yet. I might try that after we're done here. I guess if Sensei says so. But where's Chihiro? She's the one who called us here. If she arrives in a meticulous outfit despite telling us to dress casually... Alright, where's Chihiro? What's she look like? I haven't seen her. Oh wow, she ready! Holy crap! Chihiro is ready to hike. Look at that. She's even got the hiking poles. I don't even use hiking poles. I have hiking poles, but it's such a pain to take out sometimes. I don't use them. But look at it. She is ready. She's actually ready for hiking. She also dresses like a grandma for hiking. Not gonna lie, she dresses like a grandma. I'm not sure what I should have expected. I don't know what I expected. I guess it's a fishing hat, but it's also what I see a lot of older people wear during hiking trips, and that's just what it reminds me of. Thank goodness everyone is here. I don't have to search for any of you. Chihiro, that's some outfit. Yeah, look at them. All 3 of them are over here are very casual. They're just here for a regular hike. Meanwhile, Chihiro's going all out. It's meticulous in a different way. What are you wearing? You look like you're going camping. Because we are going camping. I thought we told you we were camping. But we are. We're going camping. I mean. Didn't I tell you? No, I don't think you actually did. Camping? I wouldn't have told everyone to arrive this morning to see tomorrow's sunrise. She is kind of a grandma, isn't she? They are wearing backpacks. Why did they bring those if they didn't go expect to go camping? Well, I mean, you would still use a backpack for hiking. I think they didn't expect the actual camping part. I think that was the deal. We're traveling to the Higashi Alps today, which are located at the outskirts of the Millennium District. Wow. Millennium's so huge, it has 4 different seasons all at once, and mountains, and an ocean. What do you think they have in the backpack? A game console. And probably a bottle of water, but not much. Not much. The highest peak faces east and is famous for the view you get at sunrise. But to reach the foot of the mountain, you need to cross a huge plain and a churning river. So it doesn't get many campers, so why are we going there? Honestly, that sounds like an amazing hike, but holy crap, I don't think the other three are ready for it. We're going to set up camp at the foot of the mountain, spend the night, and start climbing before dawn so we can see the sunrise from the peak. How long does it take to get to the peak? After spending time away from the trappings of civilization, you might realize that there are plenty of things beyond your screens that you can enjoy. I mean, I like hiking, but these three, I don't think they'll survive. I mean, even to do a regular hike takes some level of physical activity, which I don't think these three do. I mean, they get into gunfights every so often, but still, I don't think they have that. I don't think they have that. They could go with lighter bags if they didn't expect to carry a lot. I mean, these are technically lighter bags. Look at this. This is a fairly light backpack. I mean, you can probably call it a medium backpack, but also Maki is tiny. So this backpack is pretty big on her. Kotama doesn't look like she's bringing a whole lot with her. If anything, that backpack might have a lot of sound equipment and not much else. I think Hari has a rucksack with her, which is pretty standard. I don't know what she might be packing though. They're gonna kill her in her sleep, aren't they? Probably. If the bears don't get to her first, I'm assuming there are gonna be bears. No, there are bears. There are bears. There's gonna be a prison sentence for needs, but look at her clothes. It's gotta be heavy. The winter clothes do look a little bit heavy, not gonna lie. I personally would not be dressing this heavily unless it was necessary. I don't know how cold it's gonna get here, but they're dressed like Eurocampers, like Eurocamp people. And this is like proper Eurocamp attire. Whatever Chihiro is wearing is not proper Eurocamp attire. That's more hiking. If I were to dress like any of these three, I think my dress would probably be closer to Hare's over here. Don't bother reading Eurocamp. Watch the anime if you can. It's much better. But I'm more of a Hare outfit person, practically speaking. Ah, I forgot. I actually have an urgent appointment. Yeah, let's go. Oh no, my chronic caffeine deficiency has struck me again. I just received an emergency signal from a critical wiretap I set up earlier. No, as I said before, this is an order from the Vice President and I will not permit any excuses. Okay. I received permission from Himari as well, so you all need to listen to me today. Okay, well. Himari cannot go on this hike because she's too delicate for this, apparently. She's too delicate for this hike. No fair, you devil, you dictator. We're witnessing the birth of a new big sister of Millennium. No, it's just for today. Sensei, help. Even if you look at me like that. So is Chihiro's coat unzipped or is it just coloring? Let's look again. I think it's already unzipped, but we'll have to see. This experience will be good for you. I'll be with you, just do your best. Nah, this experience will be good for you. If Sensei says so, I'll make it work somehow. If it's just for a day, yeah, just one day. You'll survive, maybe. I'll go anywhere so long as I can record Sensei's voice. Right, I forgot. She bugs us all the time. I do think Chihiro is wearing 3 layers. She has a black turtleneck and then something on top of that, and then another jacket on top of it also. So no, her top is unbuttoned, and then she's wearing something else on top of that. I'm assuming there's a hoodie. Oh, yep. Turtleneck, hoodie, and then a light windbreaker. It doesn't look very thick, but she's layered up, so she should be okay. They do have to go back, so it's 2 days. This is also true. She attempted to bug us in her story, so I remember. Also, I mean, you see her top, but let's also point out the bottom wear over here. I mean, she's wearing a skirt. I think we'll ignore that. Or maybe this is part of the turtleneck. I can't exactly tell. But she's also wearing, like, proper hiking pants down here. Proper hiking pants that hopefully are waterproof. I don't know what the other three are using, so we're gonna have to look. We need to check your bags. Oh, bag check before we actually go. So the other three, it's a little hard to see what Hari's wearing, but I'm guessing it's something... It looks like sweatpants. I'll be honest, she looks like she's wearing sweatpants. She might actually be wearing sweatpants. Maki is wearing shorts, and I'm hoping she's wearing some tights under there for insulation. And then Kotama is wearing a skirt with some tights. Probably not the best combo for a hike, but we'll give her a pass on that one. Maki's face. Check our bags? What's wrong with our bags? Electronics check. Wearing shorts in the winter is torture? It depends on the person. Some people can do it. Some people just do it for fashion. We're not in elementary school. You're not going to say that we're only allowed to bring snacks up to 500 yen, right? No, that's not the point. That's not the point. Snacks are fine, but any electronic devices unrelated to camping are strictly forbidden. So if any electronic devices just happen to find their way into your bags, you'll need to leave them at the academy before we leave. Oh, no tech today. Wearing winter shorts in winter, wow. Why? I told you the goal of this camping trip is to spend time in nature away from civilization. That includes phones, that includes gaming. So if you bring a bunch of portable electronics, you're just gonna wind up doing the same things in a different place. Honestly, I mean, camp however you want, but I am of the opinion if you're gonna go out camping or hiking, do leave the gaming consoles and tablets out. You do not want to have that in your backpack weighing you down. It's actually a bit of a pain. And then by the time you actually get to your campsite, if you do camp overnight, you're probably going to be so tired you're not even going to bring it out. So that's just kind of like wasted space in your backpack anyway. So just FYI, just FYI. Yes, always bring your phone. Phone you can game on if you want to. If you have any games on there that doesn't need a internet connection. But at best, the phone is emergency, and do bring an extra battery or at least a charger, because you will probably need it. Wait, did I skip that line? No, I did that. I said that. So only bring the gear you need for this trip. Do I have to leave my phone as well? No, bring the phone. It's fine to bring your cell phone for emergency situations, but it won't be that useful. Oh, there's no signal. Are you gonna bring walkie-talkies? I don't expect much of a signal while camping in the mountains. But you can still put games there. You can still put some games there. Now, starting with Maki, give me your bag. Oh, we're actually gonna go through all the bags? Okay, what's in the bag? Let's see, this is a solar power station? That's actually not a bad idea, but what do you need a solar power station for? This is... It would be a huge problem if my phone was out of battery when I needed a place to place an emergency call. If we have a power station that runs on solar panel, we could charge our phones wherever we want. Actually true. I would give that a pass. A portable battery would suffice and weigh far less. We don't need a power station for the equipment we'll be using. Come on. And this is a portable parabola antenna? Wait, what do they use this for? It's to send a distress signal in the event we get stranded. No, but an antenna? For what? A regular antenna would be unable to receive signals in such a remote area. Wow, okay. We won't be so remote that we need to use a directional antenna. And already shared our hiking route, so any search party would know where to look for us. No matter how you present it, there's an antenna for setting up an internet connection. Nice! Nice! I didn't know you could do that. And over here, an NAS cloud server machine? Why would you bring a cloud server machine with you? What? That's gotta be heavy. Oh, that's gotta be heavy. Do you really plan on setting up a temporary communications hub at our campsite? Hey! Hey, why not? Amateurs, they probably should have snuck it in Chihiro's bag. She would notice. She would notice. Portable cloud server. Yeah, they got the... I'm actually surprised they split the equipment between the three of them. Because they got the power station, right? Because they need the energy. And then they have the antenna so they can receive a signal. And then they have the server. But where's the computer? Where's the computer? Yeah, you're right. They're touching grass and the computer needs to touch grass too. It's a win-win situation. But setting up a temporary communications hub at the campsite, that's actually genius. I applaud this. I applaud this much effort for this. But also, equipment too heavy, probably would not bring. The phone can be the PC, true. It's just, are we really going to give up our internet connection for over a day? Oh, I feel that. Oh, I feel that. Could you guys actually survive without an internet connection for a day? Ah, that would be so hard for some people, actually. That would be so hard for some people. You know, nowadays it's even possible to live that lifestyle of a digital nomad. Yes, it is. Can we at least bring a few devices that have an internet connection? You get power cuts every day? Yeah, that sounds bad. Absolutely not. Leave the electronic devices you brought in the club room. Every single one. As I said, this trip is an extreme measure to mitigate your internet addiction. No, please no. Forget about everything happening outside of our campsite and enjoy your break. Enjoying time off without the internet is absurd. This must be what a castaway trapped on a desert island feels like. No, that's actually much worse than what you're doing right now. How can you forbid my high-definition recording devices when I finally have an opportunity to spend a day with Sensei? I mean, she's got a point. She can record the sounds of nature, if she really wants to. We brought all of our cooking equipment, supplies, winter gear, and our group tent. I think we have everything we need to go camping. So let's cheer up and get moving. Oh, she is so for this. Yay, wait. Is this a flat yay or is this a good yay? Why is Sensei having a flat yay? Yay. Boo. Wow. Wow. Denied. Attempt at trying to be optimistic. Yeah. Alright, well, let's actually go camping. Pitching the tent. I mean, technically yes, but also Sensei does go out and visit students. It's not being in the office every single day. We're here! These are the Higashi Alps, the mountains on Millennium's eastern border. It does look pretty nice. We'll set up camp here at the base of Mount Higashidake, sleep overnight, and climb the mountain early in the morning to catch the sunrise. On the plus side, there is a camping grounds here with a roof and dining table, so it's not like they're roughing it. I don't have anything planned until then, so feel free to explore the area and enjoy the day after we set up camp. To see such beautiful natural scenery near Millennium. I thought Millennium was mostly almost all fully urbanized. I thought too. The buildings of Millennium's heart may have been built with advanced technology, but the outskirts have more variety. There are quite a few places that haven't felt the touch of our technology, like the Millennium Ruins. But those are ruins. They aren't what we're known for, but we also have perfect campsites and hiking trails. I mean, fair, you do have Sumire, who is in a fitness club. So I'm guessing the fitness clubs and other athletic clubs are gonna be wanting some nature nearby. Who among would you camp with? Besides Chihiro, any other remotely good at it at all in Blue Archive? Sumire would probably be up for it. She's the fitness person in Millennium. I mean, she runs track all day. She'd probably like this sort of thing. Would I necessarily want to go camping with her? No, not really, to be honest. Not really. Pick one person to camp with. Wow, who can even camp in these conditions? That's a tough one. That's a tough one. I would like to see Hina in camping gear and camping outfit. I think she can do it, but I don't know if she should be up for it. Maki? Maki's a good choice. I like listening to the breeze whispering through the pine trees. How's everyone feeling? Haven't your mind and body been refreshed by escaping the city and breathing the fresh air? How about no? They look like they're dying. They are dying. Or not. I tried to prepare my heart, but there's really no signal at all. Oh, no signal out here. The nearest convenience store is over 30 kilometers away. Where will I get my energy drinks? Oh no, she's gonna have withdrawals! It feels like I've already lost half my strength from traveling this far. It's too early to start grumbling. We haven't even started camping. Maki, can you retrieve the red pouch from the car? Oh wait, they took a car to get here? I mean, I guess if it's 30 kilometers away, you wouldn't exactly walk 30 kilometers to get here. I'm assuming I'm the one who drove the car. That's probably why I'm here, to drive the car. Red pouch, you mean this? What's a red pouch? It's heavy. What is all this? Steel pipe? Oh, it's a camping gear. They're poles for a group tent. We'll need to build the tent we'll be sleeping in. Grab all the bags that we have behind that one. They have everything we need. Why would a tent be this heavy? Actually, it's probably a big tent. Why do I have to use up my remaining energy bar on setting up camp right after arriving? How many energy bars did you bring? Building a tent and sleeping outdoors when we have a warm and comfortable club room. How illogical. Here, feel free to sleep beneath the stars if you want. But it gets chilly this time of year. It's going to be a long, cold night without anything to keep you warm. Is that okay? It can't be helped if the vice president says so. Isn't there an easier way? I saw an ad for a tent that builds itself automatically online. Actually, that would be kind of neat. I want to see how that works. You mean a pop-up tent? Pop-up tents are preferred by beginners because they're easy to set up. But since their poles and tent fabric are combined, they take up a lot of space even after folding, making them difficult to store. They're also not suitable for large tents designed to hold multiple people due to their low ceilings. Ah, you mean those. She knows her camping gear. Yeah, I mean honestly, the expensive camping gear, if you actually try to search it up, are the gear that you can actually fold down like really neatly into a small space, because those are the ones that you actually want. Anything else cheaper are either going to break really easily or are too bulky to bring on a hike for the most part. And they tend to be made with thin fabric, which makes them susceptible to rainy weather and cold temperatures. So no, pop-up tents are less than ideal during the winter. Yeah. You would need to hold, you need to add some tarp or build some kind of shelter to compensate. At that point, it's less of a hassle to set up a normal tent. Chihiro is quite the outdoorswoman. Have you gone camping often? I guess she camps. She camps. Well, it's not like I go to campsites or anything like that, really. But my security work often requires me to pull all-nighters. Ah, okay. I became interested in camping equipment when I was looking for portable sleeping bags. Oh, so that's why. Occasionally, I set up a privacy tent and sunbathe outside of the academy when there's downtime between my jobs. I actually did the build shelter type in Scouts. Ah, interesting. Sunbathing outside, that's like a grandma. Called it. I called it. She is basically a grandma. A grandma's hobby. Don't call her old. Don't call her old. That's actually a death sentence. Or granddaughters. Regardless, we should build a tent before the sun sets, so I want everyone to gather around. Many hands make light work, so chin up will be done in no time. Fine, fine. And I get more tea. I think I've steeped this this tea bag for like 4 times now. I don't think it's gonna be very strong after this. So I might just have like barely flavored hot water at the end of this thing. Chihiro, is this the front of the tent? Yes, make sure to spread out the ground sheet with the foil facing down. That way it will prevent moisture from forming. Ah, okay. But it looks so much prettier this way. It's not a sheet for aesthetic purposes. We're learning about camping. If you want to learn about more camping, watch Eurocamp. But Vice President, are you sure this pole isn't going to break? Can I really bend it like this? It's fine. It's designed to withstand much more strain than that, so pull harder. She said pull harder! But even if I try to bend it more, my strength is gone. Oh, that is an issue. That is an issue. Not that fun, though surprisingly warm. Hey, at least it gets the job done. Whoa, the mats are flying away. But wait, someone might get hurt if the stakes get loose. Okay, push the stakes down. I'll hold this side down, so go secure it. I wish we got a CG for this. It will be funny to see this as a CG. You know who would actually also be really good at camping? SRT. SRT knows all about camping. I don't know if Arias does. I feel like they're on the run most of the time to go camping. Finally, if we tie down the cord that's securing the tarp, okay, someone explain to me what kind of tent this is. I don't understand this. My guess is this is just a canopy to hang out under for most of the time, but this isn't a place where you sleep. Definitely not a place you'd want to sleep. You need a barrier on the sides to keep the wind out. Yeah, SRT is permanently camping, so they would know how to camp. That's the final step. Good work, everyone. Canopy attachment or just a canopy? It looks like it's mostly just one giant sheet with poles, and I'm assuming the back part is staked down. Urban camping has a number of differences, but they still essentially are camping. I know the way you say homeless, you're not wrong. I'm exhausted. Setting up the tent consumed all of my strength. Now it's time for curry. We don't have anything scheduled until dinner time, so feel free to rest. Even if you say we can rest, how can we relax without the internet or any electronic devices? I can't game, I can't surf the web, there isn't even a sofa to lounge on. You didn't put any offline games on your phone? Really? Do none of you have any notion of ways you can relax other than loafing around and playing video games? Actually, do you guys? I have to admit, my downtime is either playing games, sleeping. I used to cook as a hobby, but I don't have time to cook as much anymore, so it's not as easy. Read print minis. Oh, print minis sounds interesting. There's a chance to learn ways to rest without plugging yourselves in. Just like the internet more, don't we all? Take a walk and view the natural beauty around us. You'll be amazed at how quickly time flies by. Draw. Nice. 3D printing miniatures. Ah, I see. I'm usually too busy on a hike to act like... If I see something interesting during a hike, I will stop and take pictures of it. But once I get to like a spot to rest, I'm just too tired to do much of anything except eat. And most of the time, depending on the hiking spot, I'm just trying to survive the hike. I mean, there are some hiking spots that are kind of treacherous, and most of my energy is like spent like, I just want to walk, I just need to walk so I can find the next resting spot. That's pretty much my thing right now. Drawing has become a bit of a side hustle. Oh, okay. Hope your drawing adventures have been fruitful at least. I don't know what I meant by that, but you know. Hope it's been going well. That's what I meant. Hope it's been going well. What a joke. Do you think I could get a signal from that hilltop? I don't think so. I don't think signals work like that. It may be possible to connect to the phone network higher up. Let's look around. Chihiro, we're gonna go for a walk. Good, but make sure to stay on the path. Alright, so they're gonna go look for a signal. Good motivation. Well, since the camp is ready now, Sensei, what will you do until dinner? I have some work I need to catch on. I printed out some reports to read. Really? We're still doing work even here? Come on. I have some work I need to catch up on. Wait, which ones have I seen? Which ones have I seen? Wait, if I know you, I think you might be using a different name than I recognize. So that's something I need to figure out. Absolutely not, Sensei. You're also forbidden from your usual work today. Oh, I mean, I guess that's true. Why not? The whole point of this camping trip is to escape from our unhealthy ruts and refresh ourselves in a new environment. It's the last day of the year. You should set aside your work and turn your mind towards something else, at least for today. Honestly, true. I don't want to be working on the last day of the year, but sometimes you don't have much of a choice. I'll be honest, you don't have much of a choice sometimes. I can lend you one of the books I brought, if you need a way to pass the time. Guns, Charms, and Zeal, the pop anthology book? Shower Broker, biography of an infamous bath developer? I think the first one sounds a little bit more interesting. I don't know what a shower broker is, but I'm not too fond of biographies in general. It's hard to focus on these kinds of books when you try to make time for them on purpose, right? Guns, Germs, and Steel, and Power Broker. Oh, is that the references? But even dry books can be absorbing when you're removed outside distractions like a campsite. I'll be reading a book over there, so just call me if you need anything. Okay. Chihiro and I sat beneath the shade, passing peaceful hours reading together. Oh, okay, so it's one of those analytical books about conspiracies and stuff like that. At least that's my take on it. I was never fond of those. I don't actually read any kinds of books like that. If I read anything, it's gonna be a manga. Most of the time, it's gonna be a manga or a Wikipedia article. that I just somehow got down the rabbit hole of, because, you know, that's kind of how it works. This explains everything about history type of very overhyped. Oh. I hate those. Absolutely hate those. What's my favorite manga? Oh, jeez. I mean, I read a bunch of different ones. What's been my favorite for the longest time? Okay, this is gonna be a really, really old manga, but one of the mangas I have collected before is the Ouran High School Host Club. Like, honestly, I had every single book all the way to the end. I'm not sure how I feel about the ending, but it's I used to read that a lot. I used to read a bunch of shoujo stuff before. I guess if we're on that same track, Gekkan Shoujo Nozaki is also pretty good. I like that quite a bit. But that's more like a ongoing comedy series, and it's also technically shonen. Technically it's shonen despite the shoujo in the title. Also have every volume of Ouran. I also have... Do I actually do? I think I also have every volume of Negima? I think? I don't have them with me. They're at my family home. So all of that was... I have that, I have Azumanga Daioh. But if we're talking about recent manga favorites... What have I read recently? I'm gonna have to double check. Early 2000s, yeah, it's definitely an older one, but it's a very good one if you ever get a chance to read it. Recent manga favorites. Oh, I'll name one. No, I'll name two titles. One is Less Yabai, but someone recommended to me and I found it very interesting. And the other one is Very Yabai, but I highly recommend reading it. Ranma. I don't think I've actually ever read Ranma. I tried. I don't think I've actually seen the anime either. But they are making a remake of Ranma. I don't know how that's gonna work out. But they also made a remake of that Oni Girl anime / manga. So it might be okay. Yeah, hoping cautiously. Well, how did the other remake go? How did the Oni Girl remake? Yeah, that one. Urusei Yatsura. How did that one go? If that one went okay, I think the Ranma half would also be the Ranma half remake might also be okay. Next gen sequel of Inuyasha. That one I am vaguely cautious about. I don't know how that's gonna work out. Anyway, the two manga, that recent manga I have read, the one that's safer, that's kind of interesting to read, I Love Amy. Apparently I Love Amy is a manhwa, technically, but it's set in an American city, and the story is actually quite interesting. If you like a Yuri slanted story. So yeah, I recommend that one. The story for that is complete. The other one I recommend, you might have seen the anime of this recently. It showed up, I think, last season, gushing about magical girls or something to that effect. That one is 100% smut, but it's actually pretty good. The anime did what it could, but the manga is so much better. The manga is so much better than the anime, and not because of just the smut. It just the art style and everything delivers. So yes. Hello. Okay. Anyway. Let's continue along. This way. Oh my, how long have we been reading? I don't know. I lost track of time while we read. Reading, we've been reading for about an hour, I guess. How was it, Sensei? Were you bored spending your time outside? It's been a long time since I relaxed like this. I've forgotten how much I enjoyed reading. Just relaxing. One of the benefits of leaving a habitual work environment is a significant concentration boost, I've found. Peaceful areas like these woodlands shelter you from the distraction of that wider world. It makes them perfect for reading and programming. Except, did you bring your programming stuff? It was important for everyone in the club to leave their devices behind this time, but perhaps we can come out here again with some disconnected laptops for coding work. Might not be a bad idea. I hope the others are enjoying the tranquility as well. Nope. They're not. Alright. Where are they? Have they found a signal? I doubt it. Huh? Where'd they all go? I think they said they were taking a walk? That's good, but I doubt they went far after all that complaining about how tiring the walk here was. Yeah, the mountains look pretty nice. I mean, they usually base them off some real-life place. So I'm wondering where they base these mountains off from. I'm worried. What if they went off the path or got up to something out of my sight? Sensei, let's check on them. With the stamina of our club members, they're surely nearby. Calling out on the weak stamina. Harsh, but fair. I expected a bit more green on the mountains with that forest. It honestly depends. And if it's as cold as it looks, it's probably not going to be that green. A short time later. But since you asked for green, here's some green. Are they laying on the ground? Are they laying on the ground? Not this. Not this either. What are you doing? Hari, what are you up to? What are you doing, Hari? Ah, Chihiro! She looks so spaced out right now. Nothing important. I was just picking some of the grass and weeds around this campsite. Why? Are you searching for a four-leaf clover? That can certainly be a fun activity, but I don't think much clover grows around. No, I wasn't looking for clover. I was checking if any of these plants taste like energy drinks. Oh. She's having withdrawals. She's having withdrawals. Oh no. And now she's oh, that can be bad, guys. Don't eat like random plants. Don't eat random plants out in the wilderness. Some of them can actually be poisonous. And I hope there's nothing bad here, but she could have been poisoned by now. What? What are you saying? There's no way a plant here would taste like an energy drink. That's not true. For example, this plant is a little sour, but it's sweet and makes my tongue feel fuzzy. That doesn't sound good. That doesn't sound good. I think she's a little numb right now. So the stimulation's a bit similar to my energy drinks. Isn't that an allergic reaction? Spit it out. Hari, spit it out right now. Bad! Bad, Hari, spit it out! How much water does she have in her system? I have no idea. I don't think her body is made out of water anymore. It's made out of energy drinks. I mean, energy drinks is partly made out of water, but still. Mostly that. But I can't take this any longer. My hands and feet are shaking and I'm out of energy. Your hands and feet are shaking because of the plants and also the withdrawal. That's why. Caffeine. I need caffeine. Oh my. She's in fugue state. Fugue? How do you say this? Fugue state from caffeine withdrawal. But what should we do? There aren't any stores nearby, let alone a convenience store selling energy drinks. Why didn't you bring energy drinks? She probably gets energy drinks instead of water, true. I don't know if diabetes is a thing in this world, but she's gonna get diabetes from all the energy drinks. I brought some coffee in a thermos. Is this gonna work? Coffee. Coffee works. She probably drank and ate all her energy stuff along the way, which means she goes through a lot more than that on a normal day. Yeah, I feel much better. It's not as good as an energy drink, but I feel so much better with some caffeine in me. Thank you, Sensei, you're a lifesaver. I would have tried smoking... Wait, what? I would try smoking this grass if Sensei didn't help me. Well, I do not recommend smoking grass. Excuse me? That's even worse for you. Don't do that. I'm glad my coffee helped. Please, don't talk like that in front of your teacher. Please. You should reduce your energy drink intake if you face withdrawal symptoms from not having any for only half a day. What are you talking about? Energy drinks are the most efficient fuel for intellectual activities. No, they're not. No, they're not. Get actual food. They're much better in the long run. Like a bagel. I can work all night without food, but I can't write a single line of code without an energy drink. No. No, that's bad. That's bad for you. Yeah, the thing about energy drinks is you build up a caffeine tolerance eventually, and once you hit that caffeine wall, you're gonna need more and more and more, and that's not actually good for your system. Also, caffeine, I don't know if you know this, but caffeine is a stimulant, and if you have too much of it, it does increase your heart rate, and if you have too much of it, your heart rate beats very, very fast, and that's a bad thing. That's a bad thing. Energy drinks, I'm not a fan of them either. I would rather drink like an isotonic drink, you know, one of those kind of like Gatorade but not Gatorade. Some energy drinks, a lot of energy drinks, I feel like have a funky taste to them. I've never had Monster, but I've had like 5-hour energy before just to try it. And I don't understand how people can drink that stuff. It just tastes terrible. Good for fast, if unhealthy energy, but I prefer to drink soda. Yeah, soda is not much better. If you drink soda, at least drink the zero calories soda. It still has caffeine if that's what you're really after. But the acid's probably not good for you in the long run. But hey, do what makes you feel good, but health-wise, I cannot recommend it. I don't mind energy drinks. I just try to make maybe a can a month at most. Water is fine. It's just the way to go. Water is usually the way to go. I usually drink like tea. Black tea is what I've been drinking a lot recently, and my water, I tend to add little droplets of this mineral solution to actually make it taste like mineral water. Because if you get mineral water, that's a little, depending on where you're from, it could be like super expensive, or at least a lot more expensive than it needs to be. But you can actually get these little droppers of like stuff you would find in mineral water, and all you need to do is like add 1 or 2 drops in it, in a water bottle, and it'll be basically mineral water. That's what I've been drinking, because if I just drink regular water, which I usually filter, that's actually doesn't taste very good, so a little bit of the mineral drops usually helps me. You can also make your own mineral water by mixing, I think, baking soda, not baking powder, baking soda, some salt, and I think a little bit of magnesium. But getting that right is a little bit tough, and I tried it before and ended up tasting funky, so I opt for the droppers instead. I got some tea leaves to add to at my home if I'm feeling spicy. Nice. Coffee in the morning goes hard. Hey, whatever works, whatever works. This is a lesson to bring some energy drink powder I can mix into my water the next time we come out here. That's actually not a bad idea, but also probably cut back on it. Huh? You want to go camping again? Oh no! Thank goodness. I was worried that everyone would be sick of it immediately and would never want to go again. Oh no! Now you got her hopes up! I'll have to schedule another trip for us soon. Me and my big mouth. Anyway, where did Maki and Kotama go? Weren't they with you? I'm not sure about Kotama. I saw Maki headed towards that cave over there. A cave? You know, cave exploration sounds interesting, but be careful. There could be wild animals in there, and you do not want to run into wild animals, for sure. And if you go too deep into a cave, you might be never found again. Some people have gotten stuck in caves before. Maybe Chihiro should have considered a picnic instead. Probably should have considered a picnic, but the local park is being taken over by a bunch of hobos. Ease him into rehabilitation. Going to a cave alone does not seem like a good idea. Alone, no. With another person, yes, but still be cautious. Because, again, wild animals, 1. 2, you don't know what gases might be in that cave. There are some caves with literally carbon monoxide just coming out of it and will instantly kill you. Not common, by the way. Not common, but just be careful. Just exploration-wise, be careful, because you never know what you could get yourselves into if you slip in a cave and fall and never find a way back up. If you're gonna go in a cave, make sure to have cave diving equipment. That means rope, that means harness, that means hooks, or a guide that knows the place. Which makes me wonder, if no one's explored a cave before, how would you know how dangerous or safe it is? But for normal people, just be careful. Just be careful. Anything big enough to lay claim to a human-sized cave might be pretty dangerous. True. To be fair, they're probably stronger than wild animals. Actually, I don't think they are. I don't think they are. They're sturdy, probably because of the halo. I think that's the word that comes around. I don't think they're stronger than most wild animals without a gun. Which reminds me, did they bring guns with them on this trip? I feel like they would have. At least half of them have handguns as a normal weapon anyway. Except for Maki. I think she uses a machine gun? I think Maki used a machine gun. But I saw Maki heading towards a cave over there. He saw a rock or something at its entrance and ran off muttering about artistic inspiration. Oh! Actually, not a bad thing. But if they can easily tank bullets, what's an animal really gotta do? But you gotta think, anything that lives in Kivodos is also probably that much stronger. So the animals in Kivodos are also probably just as resistant as they are. Yeah. A sidearm, yeah, like a handgun. Artistic inspiration from a rock. I guess that would be kind of her thing, wouldn't it be? Artistic inspiration. Does she plan on sculpting or something? I don't think Maki's a sculptor. She's a painter. Graffiti artist. But there aren't any sculpting tools at this campsite. So what is she using then? Let's go check it out. Kinda curious what... Wow, this is a more serious cave than I expected. This would actually be a cool place to explore. But also I expect bats, at least, in this place. This isn't the color I wanted. If only I had the 3-color spray paint I left in the club room, I could even make do with just red. What did you find? What are you using? Maki, what are you doing? Ah, Chihiro. It's, I'm not getting the color I want. Color? Are you painting something out here? Sort of. Look at this wall. I've been working on this. Can I see the wall? A cave painting! Wow, she's gone full caveman. I mean, it's not a bad thing, but would it be accurate to say she went back to monkey? I don't know. Do they even come from monkeys? Oh, wow! Oh, wow! That I'm surprised. Did she make all of this? What? Wait. Why do these people have soda cups? Who's this person with the twin tails? Oh, this has to be Yuka. That's gotta be Yuka. Wait, why does Yuka have why is Yuka the evil overlord here? What the heck's going on? The heck? Wait, what is how did you even draw this? I'm curious as well. What'd you use? I mixed some charcoal from the burnt tree with some clay to make a pigment. Oh, she knows her paints. I read how some of the first artists drew wall paintings and tried to do it myself, but it's not as easy as I thought. Hey, you know what? I give her points for this. She did well. She did well with what she had. No. What is she targeting for? No. They have charcoal from the campfire. She probably used that. So it's not like she had to make another fire. It's fine. It's actually pretty impressive. Yeah, impressive. I was walking around to see if I could get a signal anywhere, and I was suddenly struck by a bolt of inspiration. But I didn't have any canvas or paper to draw with. My passionate artistic spirit was overwhelming, so she did a cave painting. Are you gonna take a picture of that for later? Because that's interesting. I decided to draw a mural on the cave wall. And now everyone who comes by here is gonna wonder, where did this come from? Ancient civilization? Seriously, I look away for a moment and you all find trouble to get into. This is not trouble. This is fine. Do you really have to graffiti your surroundings all the way out here? This isn't graffiti. Graffiti is a type of street art done in open places. This is cave painting. It's different. Anyway, nobody's going to be troubled by my painting a cave wall, unlike the side of someone's building. Plenty of people will be troubled by it. Who says who? You're the only one who's troubled by it. You're supposed to leave the natural environment untouched for everyone to enjoy. What if someone finds it and mistakes it for a real cave painting? Okay, you have a point. You're not really supposed to do this to the environment, but still, you know. She's enjoying herself. What's wrong with that? It's fine. There's no setting agent. Everything I use should wash off the next time it rains. What's that giant thing in the middle? You mean Yuka? Do they have archaeologists in this world? They probably have some archaeologists in Millennium, actually. Yeah, all natural materials. It'll wash off, which makes it even more amazing that some cave paintings survive to this day. Even like very faint, some cave paintings survive to this day. So that's amazing if you think about it. Ah, that's a Cubist interpretation of Millennium Tower. And Yuka up top. I wanted to capture how Millennium strives to achieve harmony through the marriage of theory and proof by depicting the tower on a geometrical level. Okay, I see the tower, but where's the theory and proof here? I'm not seeing it. And these things that look like ants around it are... Those represent the students at Millennium Tower Cafe after lunch. What? The cafe? They actually survived better until modern humans found them, then they ruined them with ruining the sterile environment. It happens. There's always a boisterous crowd since everyone goes there to buy coffee after they eat. And this horned creature at the top of the tower is Yuka. That's Yuka dealing with receipts in seminar. Dealing with the receipts. I may have sabotaged the original intent of my piece with some personal bias. I can't believe you came all the way out here to waste your time making fun of the seminar's treasurer. Maki, what do you have against Yuka that inspires you to pull all of these pranks on her? It's not a prank, it's art. She's offended. She is very offended. I respect it though. Anyway, have you seen Katama? Yeah, we ruined a lot of stuff, especially back in the early days of archaeology. I want to say they didn't know any better, but they were also glory hogging a little bit. Oh well, what's done is done. What's done is done. I asked Hari and she didn't know where Katama went. Where is Katama? Katama. She said she had something to do and went off in the forest that way. By herself? She went off into the forest alone? That's actually kind of dangerous. Is there an issue? I don't know, maybe bears. I might be overreacting, but sometimes it's easier to get lost than you might expect. And wild animals come near campsites for food around this time of year. Yeah, if you go into the forest by yourself, find a way to come back. Usually by marking trees or snapping off branches on plants. That way you can find your way back, though the best way is to leave a trail. Though if you leave a trail of food, some wild animal's probably gonna come by and eat the trail, so there has to be a better solution. I'm not sure what it is. Find a way to get back. Find a way to get back. She might run into a bear if she goes too deeply into the woods, yeah. Isn't that a big problem? Yeah, and Katama can be oblivious to her surroundings when she's immersed in something. So let's find her before she gets into trouble. And Maki, make sure you wash off this mural before you head back, but it's gonna wash off in the rain. Chihiro, don't leave me behind. Best solution is just having someone who knows better. True. The problem is she went off by herself, so... Oh hey, we actually get to fight this time. Because there's gonna be some bears. Dancing with a bear. Not a wolf, a bear. Yeah, no one can see me through all this foliage. Now then, time to uncache this recording device I smuggled in. Oh, she brought a recording device. How? That is a look of someone who is up to no good. The vice president may have combed through my belongings before we left, but she never imagined I could hide a small recording device in the sole of my shoe. Wow. She knows her audio equipment. The genius of well-designed recording devices is how they can be scaled down so long as you compensate with high sensitivity mic. Of course, the sound quality is inferior to a full-size device, but I can't miss out on precious sensei recording time. Why does she bug us again? Why is she so... Why is she trying to record us? I know we have some stalkers in Kivotos, but still. Mic sensitivity and noise suppression settings tuned. We tried. Apparently there's no way around it. With the adjustments complete, I can test it out by recording some background noise. Yeah, apparently Sensei has no human rights, so take that as you will. It's somewhat refreshing to listen to natural sounds in person instead of in ASMR videos. Yeah, I've never tried those kinds of ASMR videos, but might be worth a shot. The sound of wind whispering through the trees. The music of birds playing and chirping joyfully. And the growling of bears just off in the distance. The rumble of a ferocious beast growling. Yeah, you might not want that one. Huh? The rumble of a beast? Oh no. Wait. Who's this supposed to be? Rawr! Well, that's supposed to be Chihiro. I heard Katama scream over there. She must have practically walked up to it to make that... angry that fast. The late reaction. Oh, it's Maki! Wait. Katama, what's going on? Are you okay? Oh, it wasn't Maki. Over there. Huh? Is there something behind those trees? I heard the roar of a ferocious beast. A ferocious beast? Wait, I don't recognize this silhouette. Who is this? Actually. If anyone recognizes this halo, I will find out eventually, but I don't recognize it. That's Shadow. Who is that? Who's this Pokemon? Rawr! Who is it? That is... Oh, okay, it's not you. Okay, so when I said Sumeru was gonna be a good camping buddy, well, she's here anyway. With shades, apparently. Again! Louder and more, and with more ferocity. Who are you? Ray? Who is this? I have never seen this person before. Who is this? That has to be loud enough. If I scream like this when I'm cheering, they'll hear me outside the stadium. New student. Oh. Now my throat hurts. Mine kinda does too. What does yelling have to do with baseball in the first place? It has to do with everything. What are you talking about? It's about the fundamentals, Ray. You need good lung capacity to scream loudly. And cardiorespiratory fitness is essential to any exercise. Baseball is no exception. Let's train our cardiorespiratory endurance to up our athletic performance next season. Now the first time they did this is the first time I've experienced it, so wondering who else shows up. As I keep telling you, I need muscle strength to land more base hits, not better cardiorespiratory endurance. But you're also going to run right afterwards, so endurance is probably not a bad idea. Classic BA hiding important content behind time-limited events. Like a Grammaton, Ray, Kayuki. Yeah, we'll do the Kayuki event after we're done with Volume F. I feel like it's only appropriate. I shouldn't have trusted my teammates when they told me I would hit more home runs if I joined the athletics training club. Did we really have to come all this way into the mountains to train? Wild animals start hibernating around this time of year. If my screaming summons a bear... Small problems like that won't stop our special training. Or is this the limit of your passion for baseball? Oh, come on. This has nothing to do with my passion for baseball. Baseball club when? When are we gonna get the baseball club in the actual story? I would like to know. Looks like a different type of ferocious beast. Huh? Trainer? And Verita's club members? Oh yeah, I guess we're trainer to her. It's been a while, Sumire. And next to you, I don't believe we met. Are you a new member of the athletics training club? She's dressed very poorly for this time of year. She's also working out all the time, so her body temperature is probably high enough that this doesn't faze her one bit. For now, on a trial basis. Ah, it's Ray. You know her? What a relief. I only heard Ray's voice earlier. What not a ravenous beast. It's surprising to see Verita's here. Do you know her? Yes, Ray's the fourth batter of the Millennium Baseball Club. All Millennium sports fans know her face. She's a popular player who causes a tremendous uproar whenever she steps to the plate. It's a bit embarrassing to hear it so plainly. Although she caused a different sort of uproar on our Academy forums last season. What happened? I mean, I assume a baseball club exists somewhere. It's just we're getting an actual sports club and not some random club in just anywhere in Kivotos. That's amazing, actually. Imagine what the Gehenna baseball club would be like if one did exist. Well, my batting average was a bit low last season, but After my special winter training, I'll definitely lead the league in hits. Training when it's this cold out, that's some dedication. A lot of athletes actually train in the cold. It's difficult to comprehend sporty students. Anyway, what brings Veritas into the woods? We rarely see you outside of your club room. Fair. We're camping in the Higashi Alps to watch the first sunrise of the year. Be using grenades as a ball? Probably, actually. And Kotama has some business to take care of in the forest. You weren't up to something out here, were you? Not at all. Kotama was just taking a walk, yeah. I was just recording the sound of nature to test a recording device. You probably should have mentioned that. Oops. I knew it. I thought one of you might smuggle an electronic device outside of the bags. Let's see it. Give me that recording device. You're not here to invade Sensei's privacy while we're camping, thank you. This was my chance to make a new recording of Sensei with the winter mountains as a background. A new recording, a new audio recording? I think I'm hearing something scary. Yeah. We have no human rights, we have no privacy. Okay. Well, ending the year by camping out and watching the first sunrise of the new year with your club members is a wonderful idea. I hope you all have a chance to enjoy this beautiful natural scenery. To be fair, she was first trying to capture the sound of nature first. True. I mean, she was gonna do both. I can already enjoy nature by looking out a window. I mean, it's a little different out here than looking out the window. With my stereophonic speakers, I can hear everything I would if I were actually out in the wilderness. I can already watch a beautiful simulated sunrise on my PC, so why bother coming out here? Simulated sunrise in an MMORPG is a little bit different. But there are things you can only enjoy outdoors. Oh no, don't say that in front of the sports clubs. They will definitely say touch grass first. Like bask in the warm sunshine after climbing a mountain in the cold morning air. We can totally replicate that indoors. Just crank up the clubroom AC, slip under a heated blanket, and turn on a nature documentary. You'll be totally immersed. It's different though. And then you can even enjoy a warm cup of noodles. You can do that out here too. That's completely different from what I said. Sure, maybe you can stream videos of hard-to-reach places nowadays thanks to the internet. And to be fair, you know, not everyone can get to Japan, so why do you think a lot of people watch Japan travel videos and see all the konbini food that you can eat in 24 hours? I mean, I find that interesting because you can't do that on a normal basis. That's like that's like a bucket list kind of thing. You don't even need to adjust your chair when you can watch the sunset over and over again with a swipe of your finger. But I don't think you can understand what it's like to see the sunrise from a mountain peak until you experience it for yourself. Why not? It's the same images, they're just viewed in a different place. No stream video viewed in an air-conditioned room can possibly capture the journey you take to reach such a destination. Or taking a shot every time you see a vending machine in those videos. Honestly, I'm very guilty about the vending machine kind of thing. I have, I think, over 200, maybe 300 vending machine photos from all of my trips so far. Yeah, it was kind of bad the first couple of times. I'm still taking pictures on vending machines, but not as much as I used to. But I took a lot. I took a lot. I think I literally have a... Do I actually? Let me double check. Do I have a photo album of vending machines? I feel like I do. Albums. Vending machines. Okay, 300 was a stretch. I have exactly 227 vending machine photographs from 2015 to 2019, and probably a little bit more than that if you include recently. If anyone wants to take a look at this, I will link it for you in the description later. Actually, I will link it in the description now. Let me do that. Vending machine photos. There we go. It's in the description if you guys want to take a look at it. I think they should be all safe for me, but yes. If you look closely, there are a lot of different... Well, it's not all just vending machine. Apparently some gacha stuff sneaked in there also. But it's mostly vending machines. So yes. Anyway. No stream video viewed in an air-conditioned room can possibly capture the journey you take to reach such a destination. It really is about the journey. It's just like exercising. Any reward or experience you gain without hardship is lost as quickly as it comes. In the game, it'd be like defeating enemies with cheat codes instead of leveling up. Oh, when you put it like that, maybe you do have a point. But I don't want to sweat all day just for a momentary view. There are no reasons to endure hardships outdoors when there are plenty of things to enjoy indoors. Sure, there are plenty of fun things to do indoors without nearly as much hassle. But sometimes choosing the slow path instead of what's most convenient helps you grow even more. Which reminds me, what do you think about starting light with cardio fundamentals instead of devoting our special training to weightlifting, Ray? Weightlifting instead of cardio? I don't know what's worse, to be honest. I think I would rather do weightlifting. Cardio is too much work. Sumire, your cardio training isn't light at all. It really isn't. It really isn't. I'm glad that the athletic training club is able to train out here, but is it really okay to be making so much noise? Quite a few bears make their home here. If we wake up one from its hibernation... Too late, this is a battle stage. Well, there's a bear. There's a bear. There's a lot of neat stuff in the vending machines. Oh, well, we pissed the bear off. Who saw this coming? It's a bear! I said we would run into a bear if we kept screaming in the forest. What a perfect opportunity. She's not phased at all. Ray, treat that bear like a baseman. It's time to practice your base stealing. Run from the basement as quickly as you can so you don't get tagged out. That makes sense. Getting tagged by a bear would get you out forever. Oh, it definitely would. No, she was gonna try smoking the leaves, but she didn't do that. Welcome, Lacasse, by the way. Do bears have a sound associated like Gao? I think it's Gao. I actually think it's Gao. Alright. Enjoy work as much as you can. This isn't the time for jokes. Yep. Now, Ray, time to steal home. Focus like your life depends on it. No. Like it's a championship game. No, her life does depend on it. It's a bear. But this doesn't have anything to do with baseball at all. Running does. I thought Gao was for lions. Is it just a generic roar sound? It's just a generic roar sound. Oh hey, we actually get to use a custom team. Nice. We get to use a camping person. Yeah, it's just a generic roar sound, to be honest. You can use Gao for anything. I honestly, Japanese sound effects are very weird because none of them sound like the actual thing. Gao? Nya for meow, I guess is the probably the closest. Wan wan, bao bao? No, I don't think any of those work. Okay, Maki's not in her outfit because they don't have Camp Maki right now. But we have Katama for some reason. Damage to one enemy. Wow, we actually have a upbeat music for the battle. Yeah, every country does have a little bit different thing. Okay, let's use Katama here. What is your thing? Damage to one enemy? Okay, I guess we'll do it on this guy in the back. A bell? Really? Maybe the 1-1 came from the Shiba Inu and stuff like that. I feel like it came from the Shibas. Yeah, but you're not supposed to throw the bear bell to the bear. You're supposed to ring it to keep the bears away. But that's before they see you. If they see you, that's a different story. That's a different story. Oh, I probably should have used Maki. Whoops. Well, we'll have another fight here soon, so we can use Maki then. Yeah, I'm hoping we get Camp Maki and Camp Chihiro on the rerun next year. But not this year, sadly. Not this year. I wonder if they're gonna redo the fights. Okay. Old faucet? What the heck is an old faucet about? Oh, dinner prep. But why does it say old faucet on the thing? Okay, it's time for curry, everyone. You were gone longer than expected. How long did it take to find her? Oh, Hari was here all the time. Oh, that's why Hari wasn't with us, because she was back in camp. Waiting alone by the tent was boring. Huh? You got company? Why are you all breathing so heavily? Did you race back to camp? Well, we did race in a sense, but the details would seem pretty weird. We ran into Sumire in the forest. She's on a special training trip. Ah. Is that all you need to hear? Sorry, I just got the rough idea what happened as soon as I heard Sumire's name. I'm not sure what you're thinking, but we weren't chased by Sumire. We were simply discussing our camping trip with her and a new member of the athletics training club, when a giant bear appeared out of nowhere. A bear? Is that okay? If it attacks the campsite... Don't worry, it's gone now. Yeah, they shot it. The athletics training club baited it away and allowed us to escape. But we should stay on the hiking trail from now on. We might run into other beasts. Anyway, it looks like the athletics training club intended to keep training despite all that. Yeah, it's good training, running away from bears, I guess. Well, I think they shouted something about relocating to a different training ground while they ran away at least. I heard one of them say that they can't waste a single second if they're going to fulfill their potential before the next season. Perhaps Ray is more passionate about baseball than I thought. Maybe we can look forward to the Millennium Baseball Club's performance next year. I want to see the baseball episode. I want to say a baseball episode. Has anyone seen the... I guess the short anime on the Blue Archive channel where there was a baseball episode happening? It's not necessarily a Millennium thing, but it's like a bunch of schools together. And Aru did not end up well at the end of that baseball episode. Yeah, that happened. That's a bit different from what I saw. I can't take it anymore. You said you would teach me how to hit more home runs, not train me to escape bears. This doesn't have anything to do with baseball. You're running away from a bear, which means you're running faster. So that's a start there. I don't know about the hitting more home runs. That maybe we can't do anything about that here. I quit. Well, that was short. That was short. If you wish to quit the athletics training club when we get back, I won't stand in your way. But once special training begins, I can't let you go until it's complete. Ending our exercise without cooling down can cause muscle strain and blood pooling. Regardless of whether you join the athletics training club or not, as the safety manager of the Millennium Fitness Center, I cannot allow you to use dangerous exercise techniques. Oh no, actual trainer. You think you can stop me? I'll force my way past you if you think you can stand between me and home plate. That's the spirit, Ray. Ah. Coach Bear led our speed training until now, so I'll handle your strength training. This exercise won't stop even if you cry. Wow, training from hell. Wow. I hate the athletics training club. Very unconventional methods, I will say that much. Unconventional training methods. Anyway, what should we do now? It's only 4 p.m. Wow, how much time did it take to get here? What? It's that early, even with everything that's happened? It feels like time flows slowly when I'm inside. It really does, actually. If you're not used to going outside or even... Actually, if you're not used to doing anything at all that requires a lot of concentration, or even not that much concentration, but going outside when you've been out indoors all the time feels different. If you're just walking, it might be a little bit faster. But on a hiking trail, when I hike, it feels like everything has slowed down a lot. But by the time I get to my destination, it's like 4 hours has passed. I'm like, wow, really? My legs feel tired. Like it has been walking 4 hours, so maybe there's something to that. Yeah, it only takes 2 or 3 rounds of video games for a day to pass in the club room. Is this what they call the theory of special relativity? That's not the theory you would use in this situation. What is special relativity? Well, our next course of action is clear. It's time to start prepping for dinner. Already? Yeah, it's gonna take a while. It's been only 3 hours since lunch. Wait, they ate at 1? Vice President, don't tell me you've started eating more recently. I'm not rushing because I'm hungry. Cooking outdoor lacks the convenience of cooking in a kitchen. We need to start a fire, prepare ingredients, make sure we have a way to keep our food waste away from animals. We better start now if we want to eat before the sun sets. In fact, I'm worried that we're starting too late as it is, with how clumsy you all are with cooking utensils. So you're saying they can't cook normally, it's gonna be much worse out here. We just have to wash and cut vegetables, right? And yeah, you have a cooking area too. Special relativity is something about space and time. No, I thought that was it might be. I'm not sure. Which one is it? There's a theory of relativity where like if you put 2 twins on Earth and in a spaceship, and the spaceship goes really, really fast around the Earth, the one on the general relativity, right? The one on the spaceship will actually age slower than the one on Earth when you bring them back together. I think that's how it goes, but I'm not exactly sure all the details. Yeah, wash and cut the vegetables. It's time dilation because your relative speed is faster than the surrounding. Oh, wait. So what's special relativity then? I am confusing things. That's easy. We just need to get serious. We also only brought common vegetables like potato and onions. With the entire party focusing on it, we'll beat this boss in no time. I'm glad you're enthusiastic at least. Here, wash these vegetables, then peel and cut them to bite size. In the meantime, I'll start a fire on the other side of camp. Leave it to us. How is there... Are there any good cooking, actual cooking, and not like bento and instant ramen? About an hour later. 1 hour later, it's already dark. What the heck? How is it dark at 5 p.m.? I say that. But at least if you are far enough in the northern or southern latitudes during the winter season, or even the fall season, it gets dark pretty darn early. Holy crap, like 4 or 5 p.m.? It's crazy. Erg. What? What was that about? Oh, you're right, Maki. Is your hand okay? Yeah, I didn't get hurt, luckily. But what's with this carrot? I pressed real hard, but I didn't even budge. Press on the carrot? You mean you tried to peel it? Just how solid is the core? With if a knife won't cut through. Camping knives generally aren't as sharp as kitchen knives. Oh, are they not? Different types of knives did different techniques. I guess so. From some light and barely any by 5. Interesting. I don't think I've been too far off from the tropics. So, if in the winter, the light goes out by maybe 6 at the earliest. So it's not too bad from the equator if you think about it. Around the equator, and it's like what? At least in the Philippines, sunrise is around 6 p.m. and sunset also 6 a.m. and then sunset's about 6 p.m. So it's pretty even if you think about it. But I'm not used to the really early sunsets. That's kind of crazy. I'll cut the carrots if you want to peel. Yeah. Sunrise at 6 p.m. is wild. Actually, I misspoke when I said that, but actually, I think if you're far enough north where, you know, there's like only three months of sunlight total in a row, you probably would get sun at 6 p.m. Well, maybe not sunrise, but you would probably even get sunlight at midnight is what I'm trying to say. I don't know. I think there's a place like that though. Okay, I'll switch places with you, Sensei. How's it going over there, Kotama? Are you done peeling potatoes? Wait, hold up. They've spent an hour trying to cut carrots and peel potatoes? Excuse me? How long does it take to make this curry? No, I just started my 3rd one. You took an hour to peel 3 potatoes? Now, even at my worst when I started cooking, I don't think I took that long. Wow. I was probably on my 4th potato at 1 hour, but that's a different story. Those gamer hands never left the kitchen before. Yeah, they probably played way too much Cooking Simulator. They need a Fuka in their lives, and the Fuka is not here. Do you want to eat gamer curry? Because that's what you're gonna get. You're gonna get gamer curry. Remember, it takes time for a decent curry to get its flavor. Well, I mean, yeah, when it's actually cooked, they haven't even gotten to that step yet. Can't even this much since I have a small stomach naturally. Some people do be like that. Cutting thin slices of a potato is harder than I thought. How thin are you making it? Wait, my wrist already feels sore and I can't put any power in my knife. Oh, peeling a potato with a knife is actually kind of tough. I don't blame her on that one. I use a peeler. I'm sorry, I cheat. I use a peeler because I'm a scrub that way, and I also like efficiency. Wait, what'd you say about the wrist? On top of the, my wrist already feels sore and I can't put any power in my knife. Yeah, potato in chunks. Actually, okay. For anyone who uses potatoes, do you prefer skin on or skin off? I generally just leave the skin on. I don't know why people peel the potatoes, to be honest. All you need to do is wash the potato, And the skin is good. The skin also has good stuff in it, so keep it on. Unless you make a meal with my favorite foods. In those rare circumstances, I can eat larger amounts than normal. I see. Skin off in small cubes? I'd still keep them on, to be honest. Don't care about the skin, but for others, I'll peel it off. Really? I would make them eat the skin. I never actually had curry until now, if you thought about it. Really? I mean, there's a lot of different kinds of curry. Thai curry, Indian curry, the OG, Japanese curry, whatever curry. No skin for you, Ichi. Okay. Closest thing I've ever had was... What's feijoada? Let me look up what feijoada is. You got me curious. Feijoada? Brazilian black bean stew. This looks interesting. I'm gonna have to bookmark this. Well, wait. Hold up. Why does it say... Why does it say it needs 26 hours to make this? Ah, the soaking time. The soaking time for the beans. Can I use canned beans? Pot of black beans that simmered for hours with fatty, salty meat is magical. Cannot be replicated from a can. So you probably might want... Oh, it needs to stew for a very long time. I think the black... I don't know if black beans are traditional to the recipe, or that's because that's just... I mean, what's traditional to a recipe is because that's what was used from what they have on hand at the time. I don't see why you can't use chickpeas, but black beans and chickpeas have two different textures. So maybe the black beans are gonna be a little bit different. Soak the meat and beans. One day before cooking black bean stew, soak the carne seca and sausages in cold water. Cover in plastic and put in fridge for 24 hours, changing the water at least 3 times. Soak the beans overnight in cold water. That's why it takes 26 hours to make this darn thing. Then boil the meat for 20 minutes to get rid of the excess salt. Then cook the beans and the meat, simmer for 30 minutes. Add sausages, continue simmering. So the 24 hours before actually cooking is to prep the beans and the meat. Sausages that you don't have to do anything with, apparently. But also on top of the main meat, there's bacon. There's bacon added to it. So you have a 3 meat stew going on here. This is interesting though. Apparently, you can also use an Instapot or maybe a slow cooker, maybe not. Yeah, you can use a slow cooker or an Instapot. Do you really need to soak the meat and beans overnight? If using traditional feijoada meats, yes. You need to soak them in cold water for 24 hours and change the water to get rid of the excess salt. Interesting. Let me see, did I bookmark this? I'm gonna bookmark it right now. I used to cook more on stream. I am not promising I will cook this, but if it looks feasible, it might make it into a cooking stream. We will see. But not promising. Just wanna look into it for now. Anyway, sorry for the distraction. Let's go. On top of that, there's no warm water nearby. Washing vegetables in a cold stream is making my hands numb. Oh, that would probably... Yeah, that would make it tougher. No joke, that would make it tougher. Do you think I'll get frostbite if I keep dipping my fingers in this water? Collab with Onigiri, if I can even get a hold of her. I don't think that's possible, to be honest. I have my doubts. Chihiro was right. This is taking forever. Do we really have to do all this to make our own dinner? Have you finished preparing the vegetables? It's been an hour. Not yet. But with a bit more time and budget... Budget? budget. Chihiro, you didn't bring any instant cup ramen or retort? What's retort curry? Or retort curry by any chance, did you? I brought some in case of an emergency, but why? Yeah, they're ready for the workforce. The budget. Let's eat that then. There's no internet at the campsite. We can't order any food. Everything's so inconvenient. Can't we take it easy with dinner at least? No. Come on, Grandma. It's not healthy for you to eat so much instant food. Why would you want to eat more after coming all the way out here? Probably an instant kind of curry? I think so. I've never heard of retort curry, though. We're camping here to break the rut the club is in and spend some time living healthily. So even if it's a pain, let's eat a proper meal today. I'll help prepare the remaining ingredients. A proper meal is well and good, but aren't we limited in what we can make outdoors? Imagine a nice plate of curry rice or fried rice. I'm sure you'll be singing a different tune once we're done cooking. I prepared something special before we left. We're celebrating this trip properly. Oh, what'd you bring? The curry? Something special? She has the best faces in this event. Maki has the best faces in this event. No, they can't bring sake. There's only one student with sake and she's not here. The pot is rattling. My mouth is watering. Chihiro, were you cooking something while we were preparing the veggies? Just a broth. Broth always takes time to get ready. Let me see. No, Shigure. Shigure from, what do you call this? From Red Winter. Does Kana drink alcohol? I thought she only drank coffee. Huh? There's only seaweed and dried mushrooms in here. Didn't we also bring chicken with us? Wait a little longer. If we start the meat too soon, it'll just dissolve. Yeah, vodka. That's alcohol. Vodka is alcohol. I mean, I didn't mean specifically sake. How long do you need for broth? Depending on the broth, to be honest. Some broths can take up to 6-12 hours to make. But for curry, I think you can get away with just 1 to 2 hours for the main broth if you're gonna be using a broth with it and not just plain water and some seasonings. But good curry, I suppose, would actually take some actual broth. While the broth finishes simmering, let's cut the chicken to bite-sized pieces and thread it into skewers. Ooh, we got kebabs too. Nice. Then we'll sear it over charcoal until the exterior is crispy. Isn't that fire a bit too strong? It'll burn the meat at this rate. Hold your skewer like this. The goal is to lightly sear the skin. We'll melt the fat from the skin and add it to the pot to give the broth a rich, oily flavor. Once that's ready, we boil the prepared vegetables and mushrooms for a while. There are a few things better than sharing a hot pot. Oh, it's been a while since I had mizutake. Mizutake? I don't think I've ever had mizutake before. I don't even know what mizutake is. Hot pot, though. Exactly, Sensei. I thought mizutake would be perfect for a trip. Mizutake? I'm gonna have to look this up. Okay, more food recipes to search. Mizutake. It's an actual recipe. Chicken hot pot. Interesting. It's just a chicken hot pot. Literally water, chunks of chicken, tofu, mushrooms, some veggies, and I guess some seasoning. That's really it. It's basically hot pot shabu shabu. Really, that's all it is. But hey, you know what? That's pretty good. I'm gonna put that in the recipe book then. Okay. It's a regional hot pot dish generally made with chicken and different types of vegetables. Okay. She actually explains it. I first tried it when I visited a communication carrier in the DU for a security consultation. It was more appetizing than expected, so now I cook it myself from time to time. Hot pot is much more suited for camping in cold weather than curry or stew, in my opinion. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Curry and stew, though, is just so much better. It looks like a plain dish made with simple ingredients. It really is, though. Because it is. But it smells really good. I think I found a 0-day exploit for my stomach. A 0-day exploit for the stomach? What's that supposed to mean? I don't get it. But hey, food. You know what brings food? What brings yeah, you know what attracts food? People. Also bears. Any of those are fine. It's hot, lots of veggies, meat, some kind of spice. I hope they have some spice. Or at least salt. You don't need too much spice, but salt at the very least would be nice. The chicken appears to be ready. Shall we dig in? Let's eat! CJ! It is an actual hot pot. Now, I didn't put the full CG in the thumbnail because the focus is on Maki. Maki cute. Maki cute! They can make it from broth from seaweed, mushrooms, and fat. Yeah, if you have that, you don't really need salt. Salt would be an extra, but you don't need it. Start with the broth and try it with some meat. She can use the chopsticks however she wants. Let her. Let her. I could use some hot pot right now. So warm. Perhaps it's a chill in the air, but the broth feels especially rich. Can't use chopsticks at all? You can probably ask for a spoon or a fork in some places if you can't use chopsticks. But there are some places where you absolutely must use chopsticks. So just FYI. FYI if you can't. If you can't use chopsticks now, better start ordering some Chinese food and practice. That's how I did it. That's how I did it. Way too much Chinese buffet and using chopsticks because I wanted to be cool at the time. Perhaps it's a chill in the air, but the broth feels especially rich. It does hit differently. The taste of the broth pairs so well with the chicken. It's so good. The flavor warms my heart. It really does. I have no idea to even use them. It takes some practice, not gonna lie. But it's not too bad once you get used to it. I'm glad everyone's enjoying it. I was worried it wouldn't turn out well since it is my first time cooking a meal outdoors. It tastes even better than the food at the Academy's restaurants. They say hunger is the best seasoning. We've worked up a real appetite after spending the day outdoors. It really is. If you're hungry, anything tastes good. Also, if you're hungry, anything that's salty already would probably be even saltier. That's happened to me with some fried chicken I brought from during a hiking trip. The chicken probably would have been fine normally, but holy crap was it salty. Oh man, it kind of makes me want to eat right after the stream, but it's kind of late so I probably shouldn't. Now let's try the mushrooms, carrots, and tofu. Look at this, Kotama. Did you cut this lumpy carrot? No, my carrot pieces aren't lumpy. I tried to cut them in cute star shapes. The weird shape doesn't take away from the delicious flavor. I can really taste how the veggies soaked in the chicken broth. Alright, take care, Panzer, and hopefully the power cut doesn't bother you too much. The photos make you want to drink? Yeah. It's raining in my place also. There was a really particularly bad storm that just passed by. So if we cut out, you'll probably know why. I haven't had an issue with power cutting out here though, so hopefully that keeps up. I feel happiness spreading throughout my body from eating all the warm food, being out in nature, and being with my students. Take the rain, we get too much here. Huh? Are we done already? I mean, you do have how many people? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? You have 4 students and a grown adult eating from the same hot pot. I don't exactly know how big that pot was. We kind of saw it, but we don't really see how deep it is. With 5 people eating from the same pot, it's gonna go out pretty quickly. There's only broth in the pot now. I've eaten enough, but I feel like I'm missing something. Bring out the rice, bring out the noodles. That's what you do in a hot pot. In a hot pot, once all the meat and veggies are gone, you use noodles for that last bit of broth to really soak everything up, or rice. Do they have rice with that? I think generally with hot pot, most people don't eat rice along with the ingredients. They just eat the stuff that was in the hot pot itself. Because if you eat the rice alongside it, it's not a bad thing, but you get full too quickly. So what they do is generally save the rice for the very last, so that the rice has all the flavors of everything that was in the hot pot. And that makes the rice especially better. Or the noodles, if you go that direction. Don't worry, we still have one last ingredient. Is it noodles? Please tell me it's noodles. There's something left to cook? Haven't we added all the meat and veggies now? When you're finished cooking the big ingredients, you have to conclude the meal with udon. Yes, udon! Very traditional hot pot ender, or rice. Oh, you're making udon with a misutake broth. So now you have udon and broth. That's one way to make a bowl of udon, by using the hot pot broth. Precisely. After all, today is the last day of the year. So you need noodles on the last day of the year going to the new year. It doesn't matter if it's udon or ramen noodles or soba, just anything that's long, basically. Long and noodly. You can even do pasta if you want to. It would be a shame to let the evening pass without some toshikoshi soba, don't you think? Toshikoshi soba. Don't think I've had that one. One of the deciding factors in choosing hot pot was how we could have New Year's udon at the end of the meal. Now that I think about it, I didn't have toshikoshi soba last year. We were in no position to cook something like that last year, given the dire situation we found ourselves in. I'm guessing they're talking about they're probably talking about Volume F, which has been long past since this time. Well, yeah, how could we have cooked something to eat when we were fighting the battle of a lifetime on the Eastern Plains? Oh no, never mind. It's not Volume F. They were literally in World of Warcraft. They were in World of Warcraft, not even eating a proper meal. Our club never changes. Alright. You got me wanting to eat after the stream. Darn you. The udon is ready. Let's eat before it gets soggy. It's so good! I have never expected to eat a delicacy like this in the wilderness. I found what I was missing. You got to end hot pot with some udon, you really do. Please remember to wash your dishes right away once you're done with your udon. We don't want to attract the bears. If we leave food waste around the camp, it might attract wild animals looking for something to eat. I suppose there's no time to slack even after a meal. I wish I could freeze this moment in time. Never! Then we'd spend eternity at a campsite without an internet connection. In your memories. Photograph. The members of Veritas and I bask in the afterglow of our hot pot udon. Nice. Gosh darn it, all this talk about food. Later, as I dozed near the campfire, the sky was really pretty. It was really pretty. I mean, we get a little bit here, but the cut to the actual sky was nice. Sensei? Who's walking around? Who's walking around? Oh, Hare! I see you're still up, so are you. Hare's still awake? You're still awake? I thought I'd fall asleep immediately after putting the dishes away, but I can't seem to manage it. Maki was complaining about how she couldn't fall asleep without all her pillows, but she passed out as soon as she lay down. Wow. Maybe walking around all day wore her out. She was painting quite a bit. Is anyone else awake right now? Chihiro said we have to get up before dawn tomorrow, but maybe not this early. Let's see. I think someone else is listening in right now. Oh, Katama! Katama got her listening device. Did she have more than one listening device on her? Oops. Katama, want to come out and chat with us? I didn't expect you to catch me. Katama, how long were you hiding there? I've been awake for a while now. I hid here thinking I could pretend I was recording. I was a recording device picking up Sensei and Haru's private conversation. Why do her eyes look so dead? What were you expecting? I don't know. It's a bit late for coffee. Want some cocoa? Want some cocoa? I mean, you can't beat old school, right? Recording device, ears as a recording device. You cannot beat old school. That sounds nice. Thank you very much. I want some hot chocolate. It's been a while since I've had hot chocolate. Something about heating it over a campfire on a cold night made this cocoa taste sweeter than usual. Soothing a weary body with sugar is a special joy. Yes, there were so many things going on today. Sensei has all kinds of girls on him. On him? Interesting choice of words. Do you like camping with everyone? If I had to summarize my thoughts in one sentence, it's mid. Oh, really? Camping is mid? Wow. I mean, I think I get the sentiment, but wow. It's unpleasant. You know what? If we had this event 6 months ago, I'm not sure if they would have used the same translation, but I think it's appropriate also because they're kind of gamers too, right? So yeah. Tell me how you really feel. Struggling to make basic needs outdoors is pretty uncomfortable. It's freezing, the chairs have no cushions, and we have no internet or electronic equipment. I mean, it could be worse, okay? It could be worse. They could have been talking like they've got brain rot. Mid's at least pretty mild in comparison. Now, when we get the Gyaru girl, Kirara, when we get her, I'm assuming we're not gonna get like typical Gyaru talk, we're gonna be getting brain rot talk. And I am kind of afraid when that comes along. Oh boy. This type of localization isn't that bad as it was actually it kind of makes sense for them. Yeah, it kind of does make sense for them. We have no internet or electronic equipment. I haven't had a single energy drink today either. So you decided to smoke grass? Oh, but the hot pot we had for dinner was delicious. Yeah, you're right, but considering all the work that went into cooking and cleaning up, I'm not sure a delicious hot pot is worth all the trouble. Varitas pursues truth, not good culinary experiences. Yeah, just be glad we didn't have that other club, drop by to interrupt this meal. Yeah, that club. Uh, I suppose we all have different tastes. But, camping isn't as bad as I thought it would be. Without the distractions of the club room, I can focus more on the present, which is something I don't usually do. Honestly, so true. So true. If you... I feel like we're so distracted on most days from being on the internet, gaming, whatever. We're not really there, you know? You're not really there even though you're enjoying what you're doing. Let's say gaming, for example. You enjoy gaming. You're playing the game, but you're not really there for the most part. At least I don't feel like that sometimes. Sometimes I do, but I'm not really in the present. If I'm hiking or going or touching grass or whatever, I definitely have to pay attention more. But you know, you take in a lot more when that happens. That's a personal thing, though. That's a personal thing. Camping's not for everyone, that's for sure. There are no fireworks to ring in the new year and no cheering crowds lining the streets, but being engulfed by the near total silence of these mountains is letting me look back on the year with fresh eyes. Oh, what's the beep? Is that the alarm clock to start hiking? It's almost time for a fresh start. There's something peaceful about ringing in the new year without a countdown or bells. Happy New Year, Sensei. Happy New Year, everyone. Animal Crossing? I actually don't know what Animal Crossing OST sounds like, but this is pretty chill. I like it. Happy New Year, everyone. Even though it's almost July. Can you believe it? It's almost July. We're halfway through the year. So I guess happy half New Year, everyone? Question mark. Here's to another great year together. Happy New Year to you too. It's kind of funny they went with a camping event when they went with the traditional, like, you know, kimonos and stuff the past few times. New Year in June. It sounds weird, right? But if you think about it, the Lunar New Year is either in February or March typically. I don't know. I don't know how they decide the date. But the Lunar New Year seems to move around, and that's not exactly on January 1st. Yawn. We should head in, Sensei. We should get some sleep if we want to see the sunrise tomorrow. I hope you have a good night, Sensei. Sleep well, see you in the morning. I'm guessing we're in a different tent. And not in the same tent as everyone. That would be awkward. I dozed by the campfire for the rest of the night, finally falling asleep as the last embers died. Oh, I just slept? Sensei slept by the campfire? I don't know if I can do that. That's a rough sleeping position. Sensei would have to face Valkyrie if he did. They won't know. They will not know. Okay, looks like we're gonna be getting into a fight here. The first sight. Beep beep, alright, get up everyone. It's time to hike first thing in the morning. No breakfast, just hiking. Breakfast later. Snore. I can't do a snoring sound. Maki, it's time to wake up. We're supposed to watch the first sunrise of the new year together, remember? Wakey wakey, Maki. 10 more minutes. Wow, how do you say it? 10 more minutes. 10 more minutes. Sorry, if we don't leave soon, we'll risk missing the sunrise. Come on, get up and get your equipment ready for the climb. The morning air is chilly, so don't forget to dress warmly. I guess we don't see their sleepwear here. Yeah. Which is probably just less layers of clothes. Happy New Year, Maki. Happy New Year. Today really is the first day of the new year, isn't it? I usually stay up all night on New Year's Eve and go to bed after the sun rises. So it's kind of weird to wake up now. Honestly, same. Though now that I think about it, I stay up almost every night. So yeah, how is that any different, I guess? You're awake too, Maki. Good morning, Sensei. Good morning, you two. Yeah, sleepy. Times like these call for a high caffeine energy drink. I wonder who the next New Year's event's gonna be about. Okay, who have we had so far for New Year's? We've had... Not Serica, right? No, Serica's was a different thing. So we had Problem Solver, who is also getting a dress event. So definitely some favorites right there. Problem Solver, now we have Veritas. Who else has gone? Just those two so far? Just those two, I think, right? I can't think of the third one. Okay, so for Arias, which would you rather have? Would you rather have the swimsuit Arias first, or would you rather have the New Year's Arias first? I feel like it doesn't make sense to do either, but we do have a dress Saori, so I don't know what to say about that. Has there only been 2 New Year's events so far? It feels weird. I feel like if there would have been more. I feel like there would have been more New Year's events. More than 2 New Year's events so far. I guess it's just 2. Huh. Oh, wait, Swimsuit Arias was in the 5th PV? Was it? I'm gonna have to take a look at that later then. Okay. No high energy caffeine drink, maybe some coffee at least. I'd enjoy having an energy drink myself right now. We don't have energy drinks, but here's some strong coffee for you. Remember to bring a bar of chocolate or some kind of trail mix with you. Even if you aren't hungry right now, energy is important for a morning hike. And if you feel unwell, tell me or Sensei immediately, okay? Yes, ma'am. Time for a little hike. But we're also gonna fight some bears. After a quick gear change, we began our hike to the summit. I'm guessing Chihiro's the only one with hiking sticks. My stamina is depleted already. It does take a lot out of you. So tired. Hey, how far are we how far are we from the top? We're halfway up. Hang in there. Actually, I think this year we might get Christmas event instead of New Year's. Really? There's only been one Christmas event, right? We have a Christmas Serica. But was there a Christmas event? Yeah, I mean, you would have pretty low stamina early in the morning. After the day before and getting up early, especially if you're not used to it, it's gonna be rough. The weather's a little concerning though. What did you say, Chihiro, under your breath? Right, Hanaya was also part of it. If these clouds don't clear, we might not be able to see the sunrise even from the peak. Okay, so that's what she's worried about. Oh, bear time? Why is that bush shaking? It can't possibly be that bear from yesterday, right? Eek. Is it a bear? Or is it... Oh, it's those two! It's those two! Wait, were they out here all night? What the heck? Oh, Veritas again? And Trainer. What the heck were you guys doing over there? Ah, Sumire, hi! Hello, Maki. I didn't expect to run into you again. Happy New Year, everyone. Happy New Year, Sumire. And I guess Ray, too. Did you sleep well last night? No, perhaps it's the excitement of having our first outdoor training trip in a long time. But I had a hard time falling asleep. That's why I decided to go on a hike to loosen up a bit. Yesterday's light exercise left me with plenty of energy to burn. That wasn't light at all! As if the bear wasn't bad enough, we sprinted up a dry creek bed instead of a regular trail multiple times. And how athletic are you, Sumire? She is crazy. The body is only as strong as the spirit allows it to be. If you keep training with me, I wouldn't be surprised if you set a record for consecutive home runs. Back-to-back home runs. The roar of the crowd carrying me across the home plate like a magnificent wave. Then it can't be helped. But I'm glad to see you're all up and hiking so early. Could it be that you made a New Year's resolution to make exercise a hobby too? Nope. Nope, we're just going up to see the sunrise. Exercise ranks rather low on my hobby tier list. But the Vice President's idea to watch the first sunrise of the year has been better than I expected. That's right, you want to watch a sunrise from the mountaintop. Sorry, but you may want to head back this time. Oh, why? Why? It's hard to see this early, but the cloud cover is pretty thick. It's unlikely you'll be able to see much of the sunrise sunrise when it's overcast like this. So Chihiro is right. I'd hate for you to ascend all the way to the peak only to have your hopes plummet off a cliff. But the forecast said it's supposed to be sunny. What should we do? What do you guys think? Democracy? I know I pushed us to come out here, but there's no point in forcing our way to the top if the weather isn't cooperating. Decisions. We're going to the top anyway? I want to continue. Yeah, I thought you'd want to head back. You want to go? Huh? You actually want to keep going? Well, I'm outside for the first time in a while after all. I might as well make the most of it. We've come this far. It'll be a shame to turn back in defeat before reaching the summit. Wow. Proud of them. I'm actually proud of them. Grinding in real life is way worse than the game, but you can't throw away your save file before a boss fight. I mean, some people do, but good on you, good on you. Probably get another Christmas event. 2001 was New Year's, 2002 was Christmas, 2003... Ah, I see. I didn't realize they rotated. I thought they'd have one each year. But it looks like it might be a rotation then. But we're still only halfway to the top. Don't you hate hard work with no payoff? Well, yeah, it would be a shame to reach the top and miss the sunrise. But I can see plenty of sunrises from my monitors in the club room. The only experience we can't replicate is climbing a mountain together. Wow. I don't think I would have heard this from them earlier. Jackets in this climate? I don't know what the porcupine's supposed to mean, but welcome, Yuhang. Welcome, welcome. Am I dreaming? At this rate, we'll reach the top and see the New Year's sunrise coming up in the west. That's a great attitude. It's often overlooked, but the true value of training isn't in sculpting a great body. It's a discipline instilled by the exercises themselves. Similarly, the best part of climbing a mountain lies in what it teaches you about yourself, not the view from the summit. It's a bit both, actually, but I kind of get it. There was one on my, not this last trip, but the trip I did last year. The trip I did last year, I went on a hike to see a really big tree that was, I think, 4,000 or 6,000 years old. But I never made it all the way there. Instead, I got to the checkpoint right before then, which was a a stump of a giant tree that fell over a really long time ago. And while I was a little bit disappointed to not get to my main goal, it was still kind of nice to be able to at least make it as far as I did. So I get it. I get it. I'm inspired by your spirit, Veritas. The Athletics Training Club will accompany you on your journey to the top. Gourmet Research Club get a New Year event? Oh, I guess it was. Huh. Ready? Let's sprint to the summit. Wait. You said we were only going to train partway up the mountain today, not all the way at the top. Well, too late. You're going with her. Hold on! She doesn't quit, does she? Good on her. Off they go. Well, let's work hard and reach the peak together, shall we? Sunrise is just around the corner. No rotation. I guess Christmas is, it depends. You know what I really want to see? It's a Gehenna Christmas. I want to see what that's like. Ooh, that's really nice. That's a nice background. You hardly see stars like this anywhere except out in the wilderness. This would be really, really nice. Christmas with which student in Gehenna? I kind of want to see the prefect team do it, but I can probably see Pandemonium do it first for some reason. It's probably going to be Pandemonium. It's either them or the Onsen Club, maybe? The Hot Springs Club might have one? I can see it. There's so many Gehenna events in JP, but wait. Why haven't we seen that many Gehenna events on our side then? We made it. This is the summit of Mount Higashidake. It's cold. It's dark. Wow, it's very windy. It's really windy. It even feels colder now than when we're standing to an exposed peak. Oh, it'll happen soon, right. Isn't after this event the anniversary? Aren't we getting a huge, like, a Hina event soon right after this one? Or is it still a little bit later? Have the clouds cleared at all? It's hard to tell in the dark. Well, I'm not sure, but... the sky's starting to lighten. Is the sun finally rising? Huh? Oh, CG? A mini CG, but it's still a CG. Not bad, I'll take it. Better CG. Hey! We actually got the sunrise. I don't think I've actually done the New Year's sunrise before. It's just not a thing that I'm able to do in general. I usually sleep past sunrise when that happens. It's beautiful. It's painting the sky with the light of 1,000,000 home run fireworks. I've seen recordings of sunrises, but it's completely different in person. Yeah, probably much different than World of Archive, huh? I want to try at least once. I just don't know where I'd go. Seen so many dawns. Personally prefer just to sleep through them. Honestly, I feel that. Just go to sleep after the fireworks stop. You know, I do the same thing, so I can't. I can't say. I want to try it at least once though, but I would want to do it hiking and not just, you know, not just on a building somewhere. That's probably the next best thing. It's much more vibrant and brilliant and so much warmer than a video. Ooh, not bad. Having your hard work rewarded with a view like this is an inspiration like no other. Speaking of fireworks, there were some fireworks that was shot off. Was it yesterday or the day before? Recently. And I'm like, wait, it's not the 4th yet. What the heck? Why are you guys firing off fireworks so early? After this is Problem Solver New Year. Ah. And then Misaki and Atsuko banner. And then Gehenna. So we still have 6 weeks then. That's quite a while. That's a bit longer than I expected. Are you glad you came? Aren't you glad? Are you glad you came to see it in person? Aren't you glad you came to see it in person? I guess both works. Yeah, it was all worth it. When you first suggested camping out to watch the sunrise, it seemed like a waste of time. But I understand now. I'm grateful that you think so. Ah, they turned a new leaf! I wonder how long this is gonna last. Late July for the Makoto and Dress Ako banners. So in a month, got you. There are so many things in life that you can't really understand until you experience them yourself. And now it's time for food. That sound just now. Ray, are you perhaps hungry? Have you guys had anything to eat? The Grand Assault ticket might make it to the banner, but I mean, try to hold on to it as long as you can. And if it doesn't look like it will, I guess just use it. Can't help it, right? That's, well, I can't help it. We've been doing cardio since the early hours of the morning. Of course I'm hungry. Isn't there like a Grand Assault every month anyway? So we'll probably get another Grand Assault in the middle of next month, right? Why don't we go back to our camp and eat breakfast together? I packed some bread for a quick meal. There's plenty of jam and butter to go around too. Yeah, join us. Oh, I'll make my bread a canvas for a jam and butter masterpiece. Jam and butter art on bread would be interesting. A slice of butter bread is enough for me. I'd rather have another cup of coffee, or 2. Add in a protein shake and we got ourselves a pretty good breakfast. Oh, we're getting Gregorius Grand Assault? I've never fought the guy, so that'd be interesting. Yeah, everyone can make breakfast how they want when we get back to camp. Oh, nice. But first, we gotta get through bears. Because this is the battle stage. Pure hell. Wait. This is an excuse of a battle. What the heck? I mean, I guess we get to use Hare, but still. This is weird. I was expecting like getting chased by bears, but we didn't even run into a bear. We just ran into Sumire, and now going back down, we're just putting a fight in randomly because we can. I guess we didn't get to use Hade earlier, so now we get to use Hade, and I guess that's okay. Let's use her then. Let's get her in the rotation first, though. She's not anywhere nearby. Okay, what do you do? Increase attack of 1 ally. Oh, she's a buffer. Also grants 5 baked sweet potatoes. Baked potato. They're pretty nice. I've had sweet potatoes in Japan, but not the baked sweet potatoes. For some reason, I couldn't find them. But they do put them in everything. They put them in everything when the season comes around. Okay, I guess we gotta use Maki at least once. Okay. I didn't realize she actually goes over the log. That was pretty interesting. Not a whole lot of enemies in this place for what I expected. I mean, I would have expected, like, I don't know, more enemies in this, but I guess there's not as much wildlife yeah. Just search Grigoris is far away, 3-4 months. Okay, so it's not anytime soon. Are we getting a Grand Assault in anytime soon? Probably at least a regular assault, right? What happened? Why was that all that noise? The campsite filled with tents while we were climbing the mountain. Is camping the first fad of the new year? I wonder, who were those people? They weren't the, the heck? That wasn't the Onsen Club. Why is Kronos here? What are we doing? Kronos? What? Hello and welcome to the Kronos channel. I'm Maki, my host of the new investigative series, Walking Through History. We're reporting live from the Higashi Alps to bring you the latest on the new discovery that's rocking the scientific community. They found the cave painting. They found the cave painting. No one tell them that that Maki drew that. Word of the discovery blazed across social media like a wildfire. Even though it's the New Year's Day, this campground is packed with people eager to find out more. There's no telling how our understanding of Vodos itself will change with... Yeah, they didn't check yet. Oh, hold on a moment. That face! Attention viewers, Kivodos' biggest celebrity, Sensei, has been caught on camera at the site of the discovery. We're going live to the Sensei of Charlotte to bring you an official statement on these momentous events. Hello Sensei, you're live on the Kronos channel. Happy New Year, Mai. Can you imagine you're getting a scoop like this on the very first day of the year? I mean, we're so lucky to run into you today. More importantly, seeing that you're here right now, Sensei, is Charlotte prepared to confirm the rumors swirling around the new discovery? Let me lower down the volume a bit. It seems a little loud. New discovery. What are you talking about? Oh, playing dumb, Sensei. You must be here to investigate the ancient mural some hiking students discovered on the walls of the natural cavern here in the Higashi Alps. Not even Charlotte can deny the incredible attention it's garnered on social media. Hiking students. There's an actual hiking club? I want to see the hiking club. But wait. Did you guys not see how fresh the paint was? Maki, please explain it to them. I think it'd be better to explain that it's not real. Probably. I don't know. Would there be any downside? Maki? Unusually for cave paintings, which experts say typically depict imagery related to hunting and gathering, this mural appears to show an array of modern artifacts, like a giant tower and mechanical parts. Yeah. On top of that, it's been reported that the crowning feature of the mural is a terrifying monster lurking at the top of the tower. The students who discovered the mural threw the DU into an uproar when they reached the holiday crowds and began proclaiming that they had discovered a prophecy of the apocalypse. Yeah, about that. Didn't the apocalypse already come and go? So that's a little bit different. So Sensei, can Charlotte protect our viewers from this imminent danger? What steps are you taking to ensure that Kivodos will survive? Yet again, Maki was the cause of a huge fake news. What do you mean again? Did she cause another fake news before? Oh yeah, she did! I almost forgot. We did this last time. The 100 kilograms social media posting on Yuka's thighs. Again, it involves Yuka. Seriously. Always Yuka and Maki, even though Yuka will never find out it was Maki. Okay, so no one can know that Maki drew this now. Maki? It's not my fault. Well, I'm the one who drew those paintings, sure, but... Oh, she admits it? I believe I asked you to clean up that mural before we left the cave yesterday. But I was so busy helping you look for Kotama that I forgot. Besides... Isn't it kind of cool that my art has such a tremendous impact? I guess it does. Show a little remorse. Well, at least the truth comes out sooner than expected. Not what I expected to have. I mean, I thought they were gonna milk it a little bit more, or leave it like, yeah, we don't know who made that. But I'm glad we cleared that up. The panic was eventually quelled when Maki and I gave an exclusive interview explaining the origins of the mural, even if rumors of a cover-up lingered for months afterwards. Wow. No one believes the truth because they actually just wanna know what, give a story to the mural. Yeah, but no one believes it. No one believes it. There's still an urban legend despite the truth coming out. Wow. Okay, I guess we're back. We're back at the club room. What's short-lived resolution. I had a feeling that was gonna be the case. The resolution only lasts as long as they're outside, but as soon as they're back, it's back to business. 1 week after the New Year's Day. No caffeine? Hang in there, Hare, you almost have it. Just a bit more, you're about to set a new club record. What are you doing? I did it! Amazing! It was your first try, but you added a whole 10 kilograms from the previous record. Wait. Added 10 kilograms to the previous record? Added to what? I thought I had improved a fair amount, but I still have a long way to go to keep up with you, Hari. It's embarrassing when you put it like that. Still, I suppose I've been training rigorously lately. Oh, actual training? If it's an exercise that requires strength, I think I can manage it without too much difficulty. Good, then are we ready to start training stamina? Wait, what? Exercise in the club room? Who are these people? Who are these people? Hello? Ah, welcome. It's been a while, Vice President. I don't think we've seen the club room since the New Year's sunrise. Have you been busy? Yes, quite a few firms have been booking security consultations with the start of the new year again. My voice is a little hoarse from introducing myself and saying Happy New Year so often. It's not like I've been yelling or anything. Hey, you're not pushing yourself too hard, right? There'll always be more work, but once you lose your health, you can't get it back. Did they talk like this before? I have a hard time believing they talked like this before. Why not take it easy next week? Right, rest is important. I'll try to take a break once things slow down. But for now, I'll just thank you for your concern. So, what have you been up to this past week? I heard your voices as I approached the club room. Were you putting together some kind of workout routine? After a whole year spent inside the club room, it's nice to see you creating an exercise itinerary. It makes me feel like the camping trip paid off. Oh, well, actually, it's a workout plan, but I was playing a training campaign in Fitness Simulator. I should have guessed. It wasn't even Ring Fit, but Fitness Simulator? I didn't even know they had that. But there's a simulator for everything, isn't there? Not even Ring Fit. Really? What? So you might not know about Fitness Simulator. It was just released. Yandere Simulator. Who did a simulator? Probably is one. Fitness Simulator is a game where you play as an aspiring athlete training their various physical abilities. It has a heartwarming story of fighting to overcome your problems, so it's a huge hit right now. I mean, I get it. I get it. You know the thing I'm waiting for? Japan Simulator. Japan Simulator I think would be nice to at least do on stream to show people around in. I mean, I guess kind of technically Shashingo was a Japan Simulator, but not really. You can do Google Maps walking streams, but it's not the same. And it's kind of weird using Google Maps because Google Maps will jump into different time periods. So it's also a little bit weird that way, though now that I think about it, that might be kind of interesting to do. I have done GeoGuessr before, but it's not the same thing. Simulator, you make a game about making a game. Isn't there like a PC builder simulator? There is that. There's also tabletop simulator. So you're technically playing a tabletop game in a simulator. That is a thing. Honestly, what are we not making simulators out of? There's probably something I'm missing. Yeah, it's a huge hit right now. However, there's a cap on the number of stats that can be developed on the first playthrough. So it takes a lot of time and repeated campaigns to max out the main character's stats. I guess there is usefulness to tabletop sim. Because, you know, people all around, your friends are everywhere, not in the same place you are. Makes it easy to do it. Then, the strength and stamina exercises you were talking about weren't related to real-world exercises. But to a video game character? I'll see you then. Just out of curiosity, when was the last time you went outside the club room? The New Year's, right? Yesterday. No, the day before? Wait, do you guys not go back to your dorms or anything like that? Don't you guys go to the cafeteria to eat or something like that? It's been a lot longer than that. We've been here since we got back from camping. It takes at least 3 days to play through all of Fitness Simulator's training modes, so it couldn't be helped. Oh wow, 3 days. And your plans for next week? Ah, Boom Eternal comes out next week. It's a reboot of the classic action series Boom. Yes, Boom Eternal makes its appearance yet again, not just here, but also Nikkei. No, well, not just Nikkei, but also here. And now we have Boom Eternal. Boom Dark Ages. Wait, is the next Doom actually called Dark Ages? I know there's one coming out. I just don't know what it is. I know you get a chainsaw sword? No, it was a chainsaw shield. Chainsaw shield and something else that was pretty neat. Alright, Boom Dark Ages soon. Not sure what the point is. It's Doom. What is the point? Other than killing as many demons as you can. There is no point. As members of Veritas, we are on a quest for truth. We can't afford to miss out on reviewing the hottest new games at Kivotos. Wait, hold up. I thought this was the hacker group, not the game review group. I mean, technically the Game Development Club won't be doing game reviews because they make games, but this is not what I expected from the hacking group actually making game reviews. I thought you guys were supposed to, I don't know, do security or something. I heard it's a prequel of 2016. Really? Doom Dark Ages is a prequel to 2016? I heard 2016 wasn't that great. At least there's a lot more platforming on that one compared to previous Doom games. By the way, I heard that Frenzy Max, oh no, Frenzy Max, Serious Max? Is giving out limited promo cans by raffle. Oh no, that's the drink. This is the drink. If you post and verify your Boom Eternal gameplay on social media. This could be our chance to set a new speedrunning record before most students have a chance to finish the game. There's speedrunners also? Are you... Okay. So this isn't the hacking group, this is the gaming group. This is the actual gaming club. Not the game dev department. This club is the actual gaming club. I see them in a different light now. Okay. How about it, Chihiro? The game comes out at midnight, so we'll play it straight through dawn. Yeah. Thank you, everyone. I appreciate your honesty. I do appreciate their honesty also. I'm also surprised I didn't hesitate to tell her everything, knowing what's probably gonna come. Game Development Club be's crying right now. I mean, Game Dev Club aren't speedrunners, but they do have a cracked... I think the Game Dev Club are more competitive gamers. If you think about it, right? Fighting gamers and retro gamers. Meanwhile, this is more like current games and reviews and speed running and all that stuff. Yeah, they definitely do more retro games there. And RPGs. I see that I need to give you another strong lesson on healthy living. Ah, please, just this once, have mercy. Wow. I mean, if Himari was here, what would Himari say if she was actually still part of the club? I mean, she technically kind of is part of the club, but she's not active. So yeah, that was the event, guys. That took a little bit longer than I expected. But we did go through a bunch of tangents, so there was that. Wait, I already did my 3 curry today? Oh yeah, I did the curry earlier. I did the curry earlier before we started the stream. Not the stream, before we started the event. Alright. Let's see, let me change up a little bit here. Yeah, Himari would not argue. Actual hacking club is a supernatural phenomenon task force. I mean, the thing with the actual hacking club is that there's a lot of other stuff happening, so she's kind of busy with stuff like that. I do like this event. It's pretty fun. It's a nice break from all the seriousness that we've had to deal with in the main story. But yeah, I would like to do more event playthroughs. Even the ones that have passed before. I think we got quite a few events in the event recap. I think I had the Trip Trap event in the replays, so we can also do that one. I think the next event I want to do, though, when we get a chance, might be the bunny chasers on board. Oh, I'm covering it up. The next event I want to do is the bunny chasers, unless there's another event that you guys want to recommend. Now, there are check marks on these events over here and completed stamps, but I did not read any of the story. I just went through it to get characters. That's what that was for. So we can also do these again. Well, we can go through the story of these, but maybe not through this screen, because that would require me to do the AP, use up AP. We'll probably do it in the replay area. But I like this one. The event was pretty fun. Nothing too serious happened here. I heard the Trip Trap event was kind of crazy. A little bit crazy. Maybe not too crazy. But this was mostly chill, -1 bear attack. Oh, the challenges? Let me try one challenge, because I haven't tried it before. Oh, nope. No, Nomi. Not Nomi. I thought we were gonna run into more bears, but I guess bears are that rare. Okay. So we have 3 challenges. Who are we fighting? We're fighting bears. There's one special bear. Yeah, I think I am at max level. Let me double check. I am... Is 87 or 88 the max? I'm basically at... If it's 87, I'm basically at max. I just need to fill the rest of the bar over here so I can start getting more permits. I need all the permits I can get so I can get more equipment. 87 is the max. Gotcha. Oh, you need full XP to say max. True. Level cap increase tomorrow, but I just got here! What's the new level cap? Is it 88 or are we going straight to 90? But I just got here! Oh, come on, where are my permits? I at least want to get some permits. Wow. Well, maybe getting to 90 won't be as difficult as getting to 87 from... I forgot what level I was when I picked it back up. I think I was in the 60s. I had to grind from the 60s to get to 87, so it is what it is. It is what it is. I'll get my permits at some point. Anyway, let's see. I'm gonna go in blind with these challenges. I'm not sure exactly who to bring, but let's see. I think I want to bring mostly a heavy team. CC units. What CC units do you guys recommend? I think I muted myself by accident. This challenge is CC related. Okay, CC units recommendation. Who would you recommend? I'm gonna bring Sumire though. She's pretty... Actually, no. Who would be good for this? Okay, we do not want urban warfare, we want field warfare. Hifumi. I do not have Hifumi. Pick another person. Tsubaki, okay. Do I have Fubuki? Sort name. Oh wait, I do have Hifumi, never mind. I have a Hifumi, but she's not very strong. Hifumi's not very strong. Let's get Tsubaki. Kayoko, I do have Kayoko. Wait, would Kayoko be okay here? I mean, she's not the right type. She's not the right type. Is she okay here? There's a level 50 recommended challenge. Okay, so this should be okay then. We have a tank. I think I need a DPS. Let's bring Sumire in. For the DPS. And I'm gonna bring Nodoka for the heal and buff. I'll bring Nodoka. And I guess I'll get even more buff with Satin. Iori, I would like to use Iori, but I don't think she's good in this area. Let me double check. Let me just make the team. But let me double check. Could I replace Kayoko with Iori, or do we need to keep Kayoko in here? Let me see. Iori, how would you do in this place? No, Sumire is... Oh yeah, true. Never mind. Sumire is not good here. Kayoko needs to be there. Okay, fine. Let's see. How good? Bad. Well, the thing with Sumire is she has a wider spread, but if we're gonna be fighting bears, maybe we don't need such a wide spread. Where is she? Oh, there she is. She's at least better than Sumire in this place. Okay, we'll keep her then. Alright, rotation. Rotation. Let's put Hifumi up, let's put Tsubaki up, and then let's put Iori up. You think Iori has a wider spread? I mean, I know she penetrates. Alright, let's give it a try. I'm hoping to at least clear one challenge. Maybe two. But we'll see. I don't know, I feel like I need 2 DPS. I'm sure 1 is going to be enough for this. Well, it's level 50, it should be okay. Now, if we do the next ones, it might be a different story. Oh! Katama? What are you doing here? Oh, we gotta save the Katama! Oh no! Oh, she's helping out. Okay. Let me grab you. Yeah, maybe the CC might not be needed. Save the bears! Save the bears! Nah, we're not saving the bears. Oh, I see the CC bar. There we go. Oh, bear gone. All right. In you go, and then bye-bye. Oh, just 1 damage. Holy crap, wait, is that? There we go. A band of halfway degenerate teenage girls with firearms eliminates Kiboto's brown bear population. Nah, they started it first. I ain't claiming responsibility for anything. They started it first. Oh, that was easy. I mean, that is level 50, but that was easy. Okay, at least I got something from that. 1 challenge done. Alright, next one. Yay, a little bit more for the AP, because that's AP money, that is not rolling money. Though I do have enough for a full spark, so. Okay, level 85. The jump in level has gone up a lot. What are the tips here? Enemy grants buffs for a short time. Knock down enemy before the buffs run out. Huh? Oh, we're fighting them? Oh, we're fighting Himari too, even though she doesn't show up at all. Interesting. Are we gonna be okay with the same team, or do we need to change it up a little bit? 31k, nice. Time to keep saving. I think I kind of want to take Kayoko out here. You play on 2 servers, wow. It's quite a bit. Any recommendations for units? Because it's mostly a mixed bag up front, but I think it's mostly light. I guess 2 light, 2 heavy. We got a lot of heavy, so we need light damage. Let me see. I should have Toki. Toki is not good here. Definitely Tsubaki is tank. I don't think we can get rid of her. No Toki? No Toki. Fine. Okay, who do we pick here? We have Hoshino, but I feel like, oh wait, hold up. Let's put Nagisa in. Red tank would be nice. Red tank would be nice. The only one I really have is Haruka. But wait, isn't there like well, let's get rid of Hifumi. Probably don't need her there. What are the enemies' damage? Oh, actually, there's a lot of piercing damage coming in. Piercing damage. You are right. We would want a red tank for that one. You actually want Hifumi? Okay, fine. We keep Hifumi then. Okay, so what if I put Haruka and Hifumi for tanks? Well, I mean, technically she's not a tank, but... Okay, where's Hifumi? Oh, wait, I've filtered this thing. Hifumi, where'd you go? Okay, so we have 2 here. I think I need another red damage in here. I don't know who to put for red damage, though. Akari? Akari, maybe? Mystic DPS. Why are we going Mystic? We got a couple of... We have a few options. I kind of want to use Sakurako, though, so we can focus people down. Sakurako okay, or do we need to use someone else? We can also use... We cannot use Shiroko. My Hasumi track is not very good. Neither is... Well, Haruna's a little bit better. But... For sniping, maybe not that great. Sakurako okay? Let's try Sakurako. Let's try Sakurako. That way we can at least focus someone down. Okay, Sakurako, Hifumi up front. I guess Iori too. Alright, let's try this. Maybe ideally I would use Haruna, but I don't feel like I have... I don't think she's leveled up quite well. Yeah, let's distract them first with Hifumi. Let's try that. Oh, they have confusion? Oh, that sounds bad. I've dealt with confusion only once with the wolf thing, the giant wolf thing. That was bad. Did not want to have to deal with that again. Camp Kotama has confusion. Kill Kotama ASAP? I thought we were gonna go after Sumire first. Well, I can't even kill Kotama first. Okay. Get distracted, get distracted. Okay, focus her down. That did not last long at all. Not... Oh, Iori went down really quick. Okay, that's kind of bad. Iori went down super fast, and this is not enough heals. What the heck are you guys doing? What the heck are you guys doing? I feel like my equipment is not up to par. Well, I'm doing damage, but not enough damage apparently. Well, this was fun. Well, there goes our tank. And there goes our distraction. And there goes Hifumi. I was not able to take any of them out. Wow. Equipment is severely lacking. You know what? I am satisfied just doing the first one, but let's go ahead and take a look at the third one and see what that's about. Because I don't think I'm going to be able to beat the second one anytime soon. Need a little bit more equipment for that one. Okay, Black Bear Valley. What's in here? It's mostly bears at least. So that's good. Confuse the bears or support simulate. Okay, so this one might be a little bit easier. Well invested Hifumi. Let me see if I can even upgrade her. But this seems a little bit easier than the second one. What do I have? Not a lot. Not a lot! And also equipment? Equipment? Well, I can max this out. I don't think I can get further here. Yep, we're missing a few parts. We are also missing a lot of parts here. Yep, that's as good as it's gonna get. I feel like I should be upgrading the hairpin first. Challenge 3 is a beast altogether? Well, we're just gonna take a quick peek at it because I'm probably gonna get wiped out really quickly. So let's take the team that went in the first round first. Sabaki, you're back. You're back. Get you out of there. I think I might want to change my healer. My healer is not that strong. But I'm gonna die either way. Serika? Where's Serika? Let me get Serena. Buffers. Okay, well I don't have much options here. Hoshino, I would love to use, but I cannot use. Not for this one. Crap, who do I even have? Who do I even have that I can use? My team is all over the place. Maybe Kotori for the shield. Oh, J&D, thank you for the tip again. Had to use 2 different teams to clear one. Second team everyone survives. Wait, you can do more than one team here? Do not have any front or middle students. Really? Okay, well anyway, we're gonna give this a try. I don't even know what to expect. Let's just give it a try, because I'm assuming I'm gonna die anyway. Oh, 2 teams to get 3 stars on the stage. I see. Right, you don't have to do all the stars at once. I keep forgetting that's a thing here. Because in some other games, you need to get all 3 stars at once. You can't do them separately. But it's nice that they let you do that here. Alright, how bad can this be? Bears! Oh, that's oh, holy crap, that's a lot of bears. That's way too many bears. What if you use double Sumire for this fight? How would that work out? Holy crap, oh, Tsubaki went down so fast. Tsubaki went down so fast, what the heck? Okay, that's not enough damage. What the heck? Sumire went down. Oh, wow. Dead. Very fast. I don't even know what to say about that. What was I supposed to do? I guess confusion would have been nice. Do not have any confusion. So that's out the window. Yeah, I can imagine people hating that as much as Gauze right now for a different reason. I'll take my 1 challenge win. It's better than what I can do normally anyway. That's as good as gonna get. Keep Sumire alive. Ah, okay. Or have Camp Kotama. Well, I might try again off stream and see if I can do any better. But yeah, I think that's as good as gonna get for now. Anyway, let me switch over to the big version. Only students can apply and 1 is limited. Yeah, the other one only came as a. The only one came in as a collab unit, which is kind of interesting. Cheese Strat is Hot Springs Shinatsu with Ako and Himari. Really? Yeah, I don't have Imari, I don't have Akko, so there's a lot of things I can't do. But yeah, that was a good experience. That was a good experience. Anyway, thank you guys for all joining today with checking out the event. We will be back with more Blue Archive next week. I'm thinking we're gonna be back on Tuesday to do the next story bit for Volume F. So I think we'll be finishing Volume F next Tuesday. And then we will try to do another event before we do more story stuff. Next Saturday. Next Saturday might be another event thing, an older event. Strategy is Hot Spring Shinatsu drug Sumire and give her a massive attack speed. Ah, I see. Yeah, so anyway, I'm not sure I'll be streaming tomorrow. My throat was actually a little bit giving me some trouble today, so if I stream tomorrow morning, it's gonna be our Japanese learning stuff. I haven't decided what I'm gonna be doing for Japanese learning. But if you want to drop by then, feel free to. Otherwise, I'll see you again next Blue Archive Day, which is gonna be on Tuesday. Alright, thanks for coming and dropping by, everyone. Have a good rest of your day, and good night to you too. Bye-bye.